So price is in bullish momentum. Clear to see on the chart chat that we're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart.
The D-Money Show.
Out of that trade chat for 20 points, you're seeing it live here on YouTube. D-Money, who's rocking like us? Riding the EMAs. We're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart. Kind of map those out. You can see how every time price puts in a low. So I would not be surprised if 26,000 level gets taken today. It's your wrong, baby. I'm back in the VDH. I'm feeling good. The next candles continue to grind higher to the upside. I wrote this momentum up to 900. This is the year 2026, and I'm trying to make a little money. All right, guys, drop a W in the chat for that. If you made money on that trade, let's go. All right, guys, there's 20 points. That boy good. That boy good. Tune in, guys, Monday through Friday, live from the VDH, the D-Money Show. Let's go.
What up, what up, what up? We back, guys, like we never left. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Thursday, chat. It is Thursday. Man, the week is flying, to be honest. Cray Cray with Lil Ray Ray. I'm curious, chat. I know it's a little early, so we'll wait, but curious to see if Corn Dog Tim is in the chat. Did he make it, guys? Did Corn Dog Tim survive, guys? That's the question of the day. I think everybody wants to know. Everybody's waiting to like see. There's a lot of suspense. Ginger said she's tense this morning, guys, because we don't know if Corn Dog Tim made it. Oh, man. Already got his stomach pumped. Yeah, he got his stomach pumped. That was the last I heard. So somebody was there. Somebody went to visit Corn Dog Tim, and they chimed into the chat. So I'm a little concerned. So Corn Dog Tim, if you're out there, we're thinking about you. Let's go. So yeah, we got Stump Gold 3. What up? You're the first comment on the stream. I appreciate the support. Wick Law, what up? Good morning. Sophia, good morning. How are you? Carlos, we back like we never left. Oh man. Somebody put RIP CDT Corn Dog Tim. Yeah, Thomas. I hope that's not the case though. His dog was sick too, chat, so I'm a little concerned here. Apparently the toddler made it, guys. The toddler survived, so I'm happy about that. You know, I guess the stomach was underdeveloped, and it's one of those things where the gut was underdeveloped in the toddler, guys, and that's something that I guess helped the toddler. So, but I'm concerned about Corn Dog Tim. Is the Ferrari coming? Hey, I mean, guys, I mean, with your help, I love you. So yeah, I wasn't obviously expecting PW to drop that bombshell, chat. So let's clear the air, guys. Let's clear the air. Yes, today PW's out fishing, so I want to make sure everybody knows today and tomorrow you got D-Money. PW's out fishing. He got a tournament, guys. Looks like there's 400,000 on the line. So if you guys saw his post on X, there's $400,000 on the line, chat. So let's go liquidate it. Gotta love it. Are we gonna hit 1 million subscribers this weekend? Yeah, I would say there's probably a huge possibility, right? So hopefully it's Monday, guys, because we'll be streaming, right? So hopefully it's Monday. I hate to say that, but you know, hopefully it'll be Monday or Tuesday when we're live. Let's go. Are you there next week? Yeah, I'm actually, me and PW are streaming together. It sounds like Monday through Friday next week, chat. Some educational, has an educational vibe to it, so let's go. Trader Yeni, let's hit the like button. Hey, I appreciate the support. Yeah, guys. So what's going on in the market? So we know we had Trump. We had some news that came out. You guys probably saw that pump last night, or sorry, not last night. Yesterday afternoon. I mean, what cray with Lil Ray Ray, guys. Clearly, right? Yesterday's pump. After we had some momentum to the upside, we capitalized on some of these longs on yesterday's stream. And yeah, I mean, you had the news that came out about Greenland, and man, I think I was talking with Ginger when that news came out. Guys, I mean, that pump to the upside, I'm gonna cover that in a second, was crazy. So yeah, you had that news come out around 225, chat, and you kind of noticed, right? You had a 400 plus point pump to the upside, and then you had basically we kind of consolidated after the pump, which is normal. You had a push to the highs, attempting to put in new highs overnight as well, right? Another 200 point pump to the upside, 25,715 area, and now we're kind of hanging out at 25,715. So yeah, I mean, I would have to say that I'm obviously bullish based off the news, chat. Gonna have to see how we open up though. Are we gonna get some kind of pullback, and then we expand higher? We'll obviously do a poll, and we'll see what you guys think out there. So that gap has officially been filled. Let's go. Yeah, I agree. Gabriel, yep, fill the gap. Also news today, be careful. Yeah, I saw that. So we do have some news, chat. Today's Thursday. You had unemployment. 10 o'clock, we got red folder news, chat. So we have consumer PCE price index. Let's go. And that's red folder. So got to be cautious of that at around 10 o'clock today. Nevertheless, we are here. We are here rocking, chat. So if this is your first time tuning in to the D-Money show, I appreciate the support. If you tune in every day, I love you. I love you. Let's go. Are we selling? No. I mean, I have to be bullish right now until otherwise, right? Until price shows me something different. So, but I got to see how we open up. I got to be patient. Got to be patient, chat. D-Money, I want to have a G-Wagon too. Do you hire? Yeah, I don't do any hiring for the BDH, guys. So PW's the boss. So PW does the hiring for the BDH. So you would have to keep an ear out, keep an eye out. If there's, something that comes out saying that, hey, looking for traders, etc., or whatever the case may be, keep an eye out. Jonathan, Trump was calling Greenland Iceland. Yeah. Cray. Are you a full-time trader? Or do you have another job? Yeah, I'm full-time here at the BD8, so I trade and stream, obviously, Monday through Friday. Let's go. D-Money, you're the best. Hey, I appreciate that. D, I took my biggest payout yesterday, $52,000. Made $25K on the Trump pump. Hey, Trade Props, congrats, man. I'm happy for you. If you're a guy, sorry. So if you're a female, you're not a man. So I apologize if you're a female and I called you and I said man. So congrats. That's chat. I want to see everybody win. So I don't get anything out of spreading hate, chat, or pissed off because you got to pay. Hey, congrats, right? We all should want to see each other win, chat. So I'm happy for you, man. That's huge. D-Buddy doesn't want to share his gifts. No, it's not that. It's just that I'm not the one that hires, right? I don't make hiring decisions, chat. PW owns and runs the BDH, guys. Like, he's the boss, right? So I mean, the hiring goes through PW, chat. So like I said, I mean, if he's looking for somebody, he's gonna make that vocal. I know he had a post out there at one point that he was looking for another streamer. If you go through his X posts, and I'm not sure if they've kind of scanned through those resumes yet. But that's happening. I know that's happening. So
It has not been decided.
if he's gonna bring somebody or finalize, Ginger.
Both, I guess. Things always change around here.
Yeah, so yeah, just like I said, chat, keep an eye out on PW's X page. I think that's probably the best way. And to be honest, he's very vocal on when he's streaming, chat. He doesn't, he's gonna say it, right? To be honest, that's how I got hired, guys. I heard him say that on a stream, that he was looking for. He was like, "Oh, if you want to come trade at the BDH." Now, keep in mind, I had no idea that I was gonna get offered a position. To be honest, it would just come trade at the BDH. That's how it was, and that's how I got offered a position. So I shorted silver yesterday on the Trump news. I had no idea how much per tick silver was. LOL. Let's just say I'm beyond screwed on my valuation accounts. Yeah, Tom, it's crazy, man. You got to be careful. That's why I've said that multiple times, guys. Right? Silver's no joke. So you gotta really be disciplined. And if you miss a pump, what I was talking with somebody yesterday, and I was kind of saying that, yeah, if you missed a pop on silver, you can't have FOMO because that retracement can wipe your accounts, to be honest. So, did you apply? Did you apply as D-Buddy or Jerome? Yeah, Jerome wasn't created, guys. I didn't really come up with the thought process or the idea of Jerome until it was time for, when PW was like, "Hey, you're gonna get your own show," and I was like brainstorming some ideas as far as bringing something fresh to the space, and that's how I thought about Jerome. So to be honest, that's how I came up with Jerome. Jerome, if it would have been hilarious if I interviewed this. I probably wouldn't be here, guys. If I interviewed was Jerome from the jump, I probably would have been gone, guys. I had to let PW warm up to me first a little bit, Oh man, that's hilarious. So we're just kind of waiting, chat. We had a huge pump, obviously, overnight. We had the Trump Greenland news, and we're pumping to the upside. So if you kind of let's map out the daily high and low from yesterday, guys. So let me do that real quick. So yeah, I'm just mapping out the daily high and low from yesterday. We're kind of hanging out, it looks like, right above a little bit, right? So the high of yesterday's candle, chat, 25,653.5. So it's gonna be interesting to kind of see how this plays out today. So there's your daily high and low. Previous day high and low. 1 hour chart right now. What am I looking at on the higher time frame, guys? You got some nice bullish structure happening. This is your 1 hour chart. Very clean, right? The moves for the most part are very clean, chat. You got clear higher highs and you got some higher lows, which is the classic grind to the upside, right? That's what you want to see if you're a trend trader. Higher highs and higher lows on a higher time frame. And that's pretty clean, chat. So far. Am I thinking 25,900? So it would be hard for me to not think that 26,000 level could be a possibility if the momentum continues. Right? So because if I look at the 4 hour chart, guys, let's take a look at the 4 hour chart. The next level, and that's why I think that person, sorry, I can't remember your user name. He's saying 900 level is that level in play. Yeah. So it has to be, right? Because if we're going to continue higher, chat, the closest area interest for me on the 4 hour chart is 25,000, like 891. And obviously, I mean, that's you're talking pretty close to this level up here, which is the 26,000 level. So if I kind of map out these levels and they're on the chart, those are my areas of interest if this momentum continues to the upside, chat. Until Trump tariff tweet, yeah, anything's possible, right? So nothing's guaranteed. Just saying, if the momentum continues to the upside, then we're probably more than likely gonna swipe 26,000. It would be hard for me to think we don't. Obviously, we got red folder news at 10 a.m. We kind of talked about that already. And we're gonna do a poll. See how the chat's feeling about are we gonna go up at open? So just drop the poll in the chat. Let's see what the chat is thinking, what the chat is feeling. What red folder news? Yeah, you got some red folder core. You got core PCE price index. Red folder at 10 o'clock. Coming up. You saw Jerome with the new G-Wagon? It wasn't my G-Wagon. Tell you that. Oh, man. Give me 1 second, chat. Just getting this set up here. All right, so far 76% of the chat feels like we're going up at the open. Let's go. Very interesting. That means it's dumping? Yeah, it could. Oh, man. Good. All right, so let's all right. So we got 600 votes so far, so it's still early, chat, right? We got some time here. We're getting ready for market open. We got about 9 minutes for the market to open up. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be patient. Obviously, we had a huge pump to the upside. A retracement would not be surprising before going higher, but you never know. You never know what you're going to get at the open. So got to be patient today, let price set up a little bit and try to join the momentum, guys. That's the goal. Try to make a little money. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. I love you. So it will be interesting today. Hopefully we'll get some nice volatility and we don't get a stall out now, right? It would be very unfortunate for us if we get a stall out, chat, after some nice momentum moves yesterday afternoon, as well as basically overnight. So we'll see. Give me 1 second, chat. All right, so we got 67% of the chat so far. About 900 votes. Feel like we're going up at open, chat. Let's go. Your story is inspirational. I have been following PW for 1 year, and this is the best channel. I'm trying to make a little money too. Hey, nice. I love you. Blue Spice, come on, chat. We hit 1,000 likes in less than 20 minutes yesterday. Yeah, that was bananas, chat. Not even gonna lie. So I appreciate the support, guys. I don't take it for granted. So if you haven't already, we've been on a hot streak, chat. We've been well over 1,000 likes before 9:30. I think yesterday I think we hit that in like 10 minutes or something. It was crazy. We're at 867 likes. And just trying to keep the streak alive. So if you haven't already, if you're not subscribed, let's go. The love bug, that's because we love you. I love you. Bro, that pump at 3 yesterday was insane. Yeah, I know. That's what I was kind of looking at. And of course, right, it's like, this is the pump that you're referring to. Cray, right? 400-point pop to the upside yesterday. So let's see how we open up, chat. I'm hoping for great momentum. I mean, higher time frames look bullish. 4-hour chart looks really good for continuation up here to the levels that I kind of called out. 25,870 area. If they really get going, 26,000 could be in play. So the 4-hour chart looks pretty good for a pump continuation to the upside. But, I mean, this 1-hour like setup right now. So you got you had a pump to the upside. Retracement. This is that 2-bar pattern that I kind of talk about, chat. If you guys noticed that, I kind of talk about, you had like highs put in. You had a retracement, 2 candles, 2 bearish candles, and then you had more continuation to the upside. So I think we're headed higher, chat. So very interested if we get above 741. I would say that there's probably some momentum stepping into the market to try to get long. So that's going to be interesting. Lower to higher, we need to fill overnight gap a little, in my opinion. Yeah, we could. Anything's possible. Just gotta wait and see how it plays out. Like, we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. But I can tell you that right now, the market clearly is extremely bullish. So, can that change in a heartbeat? Absolutely. Could Trump come out and tweet something? Absolutely. Could that 10 a.m. red folder news have an impact? Absolutely. So just got to be patient, see what happens. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, we just hit Ruben, yeah, I appreciate that. We just hit 1,000 likes, so the streak continues, guys. I appreciate the support. I love you. All right, so we're kind of pumping now, right? We're trying to pump now, which you almost want the opposite to happen. You want a retracement down. I want a retracement down, and then a pump to the upside, guys. And so if it takes out like these levels up here, like 740 plus, we'll probably head it to 800 pretty quickly, I would have to imagine. So we got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. We got 66% of the chat at this point stating that they feel that we're gonna go up at the open. Let's go. So there's your results. 1,300 votes. And we're getting ready, guys. We're getting ready here for market open. 2 minutes left. Gina, D-Money, what's up? Hey, what's up? How are you? D-Money, would you trade prior to red folder? Yeah, I mean, if it's showing some strength, I mean, I'm going to try. I'm going to attempt to take a trade. I mean, I might be out of a trade, hopefully out of probably no positions at 10 o'clock. We'll let that play out. But, yeah, I mean, if there's volatility and there's nice momentum, I'm going to see if I can catch a setup. We'll see. A little bit over a minute left. So this is your 5-minute chart. We're hanging out above, currently above the 14 EMA. Got no bottom wick on the current 5-minute candle. About 50 seconds left, chat. So yeah, about 30 seconds left. Nice. PW caught the fish. They caught a sailfish already, chat. Let's go. I love you. And about 10 seconds, guys. Market's gonna open up here. So let's see what we got. So I would say keep an eye out above 740, guys. All right, there's a push down. Nice push down. I like that, guys. Nice. So I want basically an order, guys. Didn't get it right, so I wanted to pop like above the highs up there. Didn't do it, so now we're kind of selling off immediately, so gotta love it. So we'll be patient here. So just sell down right now, right at the open. So you got basically 57 points. 57-point drop sell-off so far. let this kind of settle down and see what happens here. Somebody said flipping coins. Yeah, just gotta wait. Just gotta be patient, guys. I'm just gonna be patient. I'm gonna let this 5-minute candle do its thing. So I'll flip back to that in a second. All right, so selling pressure, let's go. So now it is very interesting, chat, because we're below the 14 and a 50 EMA, so that's super bearish. 15-minute chart is below the 14 EMA as well. Very small top wick. Minute candles tapping the 14 EMA and more sell side pressure, right? So yeah, bears are clearly in control, guys. I'm gonna start mapping out the ORB high and low on the 5-minute chart. So yeah, so that 25,731.75. So that's your 5-minute ORB opening range high that was established, guys. So far, got about 1 minute and 50 seconds left. So I'm trying to be patient today, chat, because we've had a lot of volatility in the market, and I want to try to wait for this to show me its hand, so to speak, right? So yeah, of course, we had a sell-off. This level, if I'm a bull, you don't want to see this level get broken. Short term. See how we're having a bullish reaction back the opposite direction? So just being patient here. I'm long already. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna get long yet, but this is a reactionary level. Meaning that the last time we were here, we had a reaction back the opposite direction, right? We were stuck in a range and then we popped back the opposite direction. So, and you can kind of see that more on the 15-minute chart. So you can see what I'm saying clearer on the 15-minute chart. Last time we were in this area, chat, was 7 a.m. Put in a low at 25,659, and then we expanded back to the upside. So this is a level of interest. We tapped 664. And ORB is going to be set here in a few seconds for the 5-minute ORB. All right, so there's your 5-minute opening range. Just drop below it, guys. Inside of that box. Bouncing right back up so far. Man, she gone. A lot of selling pressure, guys. A lot of selling pressure, right? So just broke below the 5-minute ORB. That's why I did not want to get long right away, guys. Wanted to be patient here. You trying a short? Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for price to see how it reacts here. You got the 5-minute ORB that's set, but you got the 15-minute ORB that's setting up. We're still inside. We're still setting up the 15-minute opening range, right? So if we get a solid candle closure, possibly below the 5-minute ORB, then I may possibly go short. But I need to be patient here, guys, because NQ loves to snap back the opposite direction. So and that's kind of happening right now, right? Swipe those lows, swipe this area of interest that we had pointed out, that I pointed out on the chart, and starting to kind of wick up a little bit. So we'll see how this plays out. You guys know what happens, right? If I get short, guys, on this specific 5-minute candle without waiting for a closure, it's going to yoke back the opposite direction, guys. I can tell you that right now. So I would rather wait to see if this candle can close with momentum below the 5-minute ORB, or is it going to pop back inside of the opening 5-minute ORB opening range, right? I've seen this happen 1,000 times, guys. And look what's happening right now. So as I'm waiting for this candle to close, 5-minute candle chat, we got about 2 minutes left on this current 5-minute candle. We're right back inside that opening range. Let's go. So that would have been a stop out, guys, right? If I shorted that, I would have got stopped out. That would have been a losing trade, guys. Not being patient, right? So now if we can kind of close up here inside of this range and come back up and re-challenge like 25,704, guys, the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart, for me that's super bullish, and we're probably going to challenge 740 or higher. So let's see how this candle closes out. Do me a solid, guys. We got well over 5,300 people tuned into the show. I appreciate the support, guys. Do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Looks like we're at 1,300 likes. It's only 9:38. I love you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I'm not sure why you're not. Let's go. So I'm going to wait, chat, for this candle to close out. 5-minute chart looking like a doji right now. We've seen this story play out 1,000 times, guys. Trap longs, trap shorts, and then the real move happens. And we're in the middle of the 5-minute ORB, guys. So I'm looking towards longs because we swiped this area down here. I just need to see us above the EMAs. And right now, we just tapped the 50 EMA and we're kind of selling back off. So let's see how this 5-minute candle closes out. We got about 15 seconds left. All right, so it's closing out. It's back inside the 5-minute ORB. And that might be a big old range, guys. I'm going to try a long here, guys. I'm in a long. So I'm trying a long here, guys. 1 contract per account. Trying to see if we get a pop to the top of the range, 728. Because we got back inside the ORB area, right? So we did not close below it. So I want to see if we can challenge these highs up here at 25,000, like 730. If we can't, guys, that's fine. I'm only in for 1 contract. I can always close it out and re-enter if I don't like the price action. And it's kind of rejecting down now, right? So this is a little wonky wonk. But I want to see if we can get momentum to the upside, guys, at this point, right? I want to see price push higher to the top of this range. Maybe even push outside of the range up to maybe 760 area. So now if this drops back lower, chat, then this is some trappy trap action, right? Because we just basically got right back inside the opening range. So here we go. Gotta love it. Right back down, guys. So tried to ride the momentum to the upside. 15-minute chart still bearish, but it's reacting. So let's see what happens here, guys. Like I wanted momentum, right, to take us higher above the EMAs, and so far it's kind of struggling. It's having a hard time. So yeah, you want to see buyers step in here and rapidly expand higher, guys. Like this isn't good, right? So I'm gonna scrap this trade. Giving it a second here to see if it pushes. I don't want to see it back below the opening range low that was established, guys. I want to see price push rapidly to the upside. And it's kind of stuck, right? So that's not great. Man. All right. Closing that trade out for a loss, guys. Right back down. So choppy chop action. Gotta love it. So no momentum, that happens, right? It happens, guys. So I wanted price to basically continue the momentum to the upside. You had a yoke basically on the candle, formed a nice bottom wick, closed right back inside the opening range, pushed back up to the EMA, but could not close above it. Tried to ride the momentum, and it did not play, right? So now I gotta wait for the 15-minute ORB to set up, guys. And we'll see what happens. And sometimes that's oh, look at the sell-off here. Let's go. All right, so we're getting our answer, chat. We're getting the answer. Because we're getting more selling pressure. Now, the 1 hour chart is right at the 14. The 4 hour chart has a long way to go to 25,555 for the closest EMA. So that's a long way away. So got to be patient here, guys, and see what happens. 15-minute candle. ORB is going to be set in 1 minute. So I'm going to now draw out the 15-minute ORB and wait. Tried to ride the momentum, guys, and pretty much stalled out. I think it did the same thing to me yesterday, right? The momentum was there, and then it basically died out. So no follow through on the trade. Early morning hours can be rough. Yeah, we'll see. You got 10 o'clock news as well. And we're starting to kind of wick off of that low that was established. So yeah, this is some trappy price action, chat, meaning that it's so if you got short, you had a nice trade, right? Because that was a nice drop. And right now, I mean, there's no momentum to the upside, right? I need price basically back above 695 for me to get long, guys. Anything else would be short bias. $15-minute open range set is set, guys, and we're still in that range, right? 25,612.50 is the low of the range. So I'm going to be patient, guys, and I'm going to let this set up a little bit more, and then I'll look for another entry. And shorts do look good right here, guys. Because, right, we can't get momentum to the upside. So we could be headed to the 200 EMA, 593. I'm gonna try a short here, guys. I'm in a short. Took a short, guys. Entry was 418. Trying to see if we get down to 593, guys. Or lower. Entry was 620. Come on, baby. Flush the EMA. Come on, baby. All right, 620. All right, guys. So there's over 10 points. There's 13 points. I'm probably... Oh, man. This is some nasty price action, guys. Nasty price action. Right back up. So you gotta be careful here, guys. Gotta hold these trades, some of these trades, because it's kind of yoking back and forth. Nasty price action, chat. There's all right. There's a little bit more follow through. There's a little bit more follow through, guys. All right, so I'm taking it off there, guys. Right at the 200 EMA that I called out, right? All right, so 25,591 was the area. So we'll kind of see what else we can get here. Let this 5-minute candle close out. So do me a solid, guys. If you took that trade, if you took the short and made some money, drop a W in the chat. Yeah, my stop losses are basically I'm literally watching. I'm literally watching where price goes, right? So, and I'm closing manually. That's all. You got more follow through to the downside on that setup, guys. So if you held it, you got a few more points on that short. And I basically just saw that we couldn't we're below the 14 and 50 EMA. And it's still selling off. Still selling off, guys. One-hour chart, the closest EMA is 25,540, so we could be headed in that direction. Could be headed down there. So yeah, I basically saw bearish EMA cross. We couldn't get momentum, guys. Took the first trade. That was a long setup. Wanted to ride because it snapped right back inside the 5-minute ORB. It rejected and sold back down, and then took a short, right? Trying to target this 25,592 area. Somebody said they're calling cap on all those W's in the chat. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully they're not lying. I don't know why they would lie. There's no reason to lie, guys. We can't. It's not like you can see their charts. So we got about a minute. We got about 14 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. A 100-point range on that 5-minute candle, guys. Crazy. We do have 10 o'clock news. So that comes out in 10 minutes, chat. Red folder. So I'm gonna be patient here and see what the next setup is gonna be. So shorts got paid. We got over 5,400 people tuned into the show, guys. If you haven't already, do me a solid, hit the like button. We're at 1,600 likes so far. If you are not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. So how is my stream 5 minutes behind? Yeah, I have no idea on that. I'm still in the trade. I took 2,000. Nice. Yeah, that was a nice call out, chat, right? So the first trade did not play, guys, and that's trading in a nutshell, right? Not every trade's gonna work. I tried to ride the momentum back the opposite direction because it closed. It had a nice the 5-minute candle I'm referring to is right here. right? You had a sell-off. You had a push right back inside the 5-minute ORB. So I attempted a long to try to ride it back to the top of the range, and that did not play, right? The next candle had pretty much some nice momentum to the downside, and once I saw price rejecting nicely and wicking off the EMA, I targeted the 200 EMA, right? Which was 25,000, like 594. And you had more, right? You had about 35 points lower than that. So if you held that trade, you made a lot more. Somebody said buy. Yeah, it's going right back so far inside the ORB. So far, right? With momentum, guys. Look at the like look at this price action. Oh wow. All right, chat. So seeing some interesting things on the 1 hour chart. Higher lows being respected, and this could be the start of basically a nice retracement down to push higher. Have to see how this plays out, guys. Meaning that this is another like setup here. You got a pump to the upside, retracement, lows put in, higher low. Could this be another like higher low scenario with that 10 o'clock candle that's gonna open and we expand back up and test 700 level? Keep an eye on that, chat. We'll see. And yeah, we got to see obviously how this 5-minute candle closes, but I'm more concerned as well with the higher time frame, because if that 1 hour candle closes with a nice size bottom wick, you could get some kind of retracement down, put in a higher low compared to this current 1 hour candle, and then we expand higher. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that, chat, to be honest. 5-minute candle looks pretty good as well. It's back inside the 15-minute opening range so far. You got about a minute left. So we're just waiting, guys, waiting for this to set up. We got 10 a.m. red folder news, core PCE, waiting for that to come out. Am I long now? No, I'm not. I'm in no position right now. I'm waiting for the news to come out. News on the next hour candle open. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? We got 10 a.m. red folder, chat. We got core PCE price index coming out. In a little bit over 5 minutes. So I'm going to wait for that, guys. But I am cautious of the current 1 hour candle. Nice bottom wick, guys. And if, all right, so if the uptrend is going to continue, chat, you would expect a higher low on the next 1 hour candle to basically open up, maybe push down, put in a higher low, and then expand to the upside. So we'll see how this shapes up. So in other words, whatever the low on this current 1 hour candle ends up being, chat, the next candle, if you're a bull, you don't want to see the next candle put in a lower low. So we'll see. Is PCI like CPI? No, it isn't. It isn't. Sometimes I'll be honest, it's not a huge move, but it depends on how that number is going to come out. So got to be patient, chat. So that's what I'm waiting for now. That's what I'm waiting for. To try to frame the next setup, next trade. How do you like your G63? Yeah, guys, man, yeah, it's crazy. It's To be honest, chat. Still in disbelief. I got a lot of DMs. And I saw a lot of guys. I pretty much read through all the comments on the YouTube posts and all that, guys. I'm appreciative of the kind words and support. So, but yeah, the car is sick. I mean, the car is unbelievable, man. So, shout out to PW, making dreams come true at the BDH. I love you. I love you. Yeah, I'm still in disbelief, chat. In full transparency, I did not drive it today because it's rainy. So as we're kind of waiting for this 1 hour candle to close out, we're going to give you your daily Fort Lauderdale forecast. So it is rainy, chat. There's going to be light rain coming in the next hour, kind of like the price action that we've had so far. It was raining overnight as well, chat. The temperature is 73 degrees. The high is going to be 76 and the low is 69. Gotta love it. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be on and off rain between 10 a.m. and 12 o'clock today, chat. So gotta love it. Is the baby mama a little jealous? You're trying to get me in trouble, man. Can't answer that. Plead the fifth. Gotta love a low 69. Oh, man. So, yeah, we're just waiting, chat. I'm waiting for this candle to... We got some time here, right? We're going to let the news come out. Red folder. Obviously not interested in taking a news trade. So, I'm going to let that come out and then see how price shapes up and then look for the next setup. So, we got about a minute and 39 seconds before the 1 hour candle closes. And... right now, you are really close to the 200 EMA on the 1 hour chart, chat. 25,000, like 544 area. So let's see how this news shapes up, and then I'm going to try to frame the next setup. So it's not looking good on the 5-minute chart for bulls as of right now, because we just got right back below the 15-minute ORB low of 25,612. So that's not great. So you need some momentum to take us higher, and this news could be the catalyst. You never know. We'll see. Did you get the car seat put in the G-Wagon? David? No, I did not yet. I was telling Ginger. It's funny you brought that up. I have not put it in the G-Wagon yet, guys. I picked up my daughter yesterday from daycare. She was in a crabby mood, Krabby Patty yesterday. Guess she was tired or whatever. I don't know. So I was like, I'm not going to put her through waiting for the car. Guys, it literally takes like 60 seconds to do it. But when you got a 2-year-old, chat, 60 seconds is a long time. I'm just saying. You guys can relate if you got kids out there. All right, here we go, chat. Here's the news. News release. Candle. More selling pressure to the downside. Let's go. Gotta love it. So we just swiped the previous candle's lows, and we're popping right back up, chat, so far. So I'll let this candle play out and then hopefully have a clearer picture of where they want to take price, right? That's my goal. So I'm being patient. I'm going to let this news candle play out, and then hopefully it gives me a better indication of where they want to take price. So is that going to be continuation to the downside, or is it going to be an expansion back up? Somebody said they're pissed. What are you pissed about? What happened? Did you use the same EMA 1450 and 200 on all time frames? Robert, yeah, it's on all time frames. I don't change the EMAs at all. Yeah, so I'll wait chat for this candle to play out, right? I'll wait for this news candle to play out. I'm gonna let it kind of, you know, do its thing, and then I'll see if I can join the momentum if there is some decent momentum. I put a limit sell in short for 2 points to sell. Ah, man, I hate that. Yeah, I hate when that happens. I've done that multiple times. Multiple times. Do you ever trade off fair value gaps? No, I do not. Gary, what up, man? Relax, Gary, what up, man? D bro, I want to say thanks to you. I was able to get Apex accounts passed, but with your trades, I passed 3 take profit trader. Thanks a lot. I'm green on funded accounts. May get a payout. Hey, congrats, man. I'm happy to hear that. So, but you're doing all the work. I'm not taking credit for that. So, congrats. I'm happy for you. All right, more selling pressure to the downside so far, chat. And we are below the 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart, which is super bearish in my opinion. So if we can't get back, if we stay below the 200, I would say there's probably a lot of momentum coming to the downside. And we got plenty of room because we had a huge pop. So we got to keep that in mind, right? We just filled that gap up there. And there's a lot of room to the downside, guys, if this gets going. Got about 2 minutes left on the current 5-minute candle. Sales to previous low. Yeah, it could be a play here. You're rejecting off the 200 EMA nicely. That's how I'm reading it right now. So we'll see. $15-minute chart, you have some room to the downside if momentum really gets going to at least, I think, the 200 EMA, which is currently sitting at 25,458. So that's over 100 points from here, chat. If they wanna tank this. So about a minute left on the current 5-minute candle. So yeah, this is one of those days where you got price action that, right, looks like momentum was stepping into the upside right at the open. That died out. You had a sell-off. Was able to capitalize on some of those shorts. Now you had a red folder news candle that just came out at 10 o'clock, and it's getting ready to close in about 30 seconds. So just waiting, chat, trying to see if I can get your setup here. 18 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. All right, so you have rejection of right off the 200 EMA, guys, right? You have rejection. So I like the shorts here as long as we can hold the previous candle's high of 586. I mean, that's how I would have to basically trade it. Because so you want some kind of push up, though. I would want like some kind of like it's doing right now, guys, right? Push up, form a top wick, and then sell off. Stop would have to be at like 584. I'm in a short, guys. So I'm going to try a short here. Stop is going to be back above 586. Entry on the trade was 552. Trying to see if we can flush these lows. Because we rejected, right? The 200 EMA. So that's a setup, guys. I mean, I got to take it. Doesn't mean it's going to work, but I'm going to take it, guys. Because we have rejection, so in theory, we should flush to the downside. If momentum is going to continue to the downside, right? We should flush and head lower. Take profit was is 490. There you go, guys. Let's go, baby. So you want continuation here, guys, not a yoke, right? Back the opposite direction. You want to flush here, and we're getting a pullback. Come on, man. So if you took that, guys, you probably were up 15 points, or close to it. Sorry, close to 15 points. And we're going right back up now. So yeah, I wanted continuation, guys, here. I want continuation to the downside, right? Like, I mean, they already rejected the EMA, but needed to kind of step in and flush lower. And it, you know, right? All right, there you go, guys. Come on, baby. Let's go. Flush. Stalling, guys. And I can kind of see on the higher time frame as well, right? It's like should be more downside coming here. All right, I'm gonna take it off, guys. Stalling, and then I'll look for probably to re-enter if we break that level. So if we break this low 534, I'm probably looking to get short again. But it's having a hard time. It's kind of wicking, guys. And now that I see we're right at the 50 EMA on the 30-minute chart, so that's why we're getting some resistance here, right, for that drop. That's the reason why, more than likely, guys. We're tapping right off the 50 EMA. So got to be mindful of that. So if you took that trade, guys, drop a W in the chat. So you probably made over 10 points, probably close to 15. If you took it right at the on the drop. Ugly wicks. Yeah, I know. It's a little nasty. Your price action is not clean right now. It's not clean, right? Not enough follow through, but somebody said they missed it again. Yeah, I just and maybe it flushes now, guys, right? But you want to like, if it's below 537, I mean, it would be hard for me to feel like we don't flush higher, lower and take out 500 level. But yeah, we need follow through, chat. We need follow through. And right now, it's kind of like you got wiki wick action. So yeah, I'm definitely will be interested probably in shorts, guys, below 536 to attempt to go down to 500 level or lower. If it snaps the previous candle high, then that's kind of telling me that bulls are stepping back in, chat, and I don't want to be not interested in the short right now. Gotta wait, gotta be patient. Because of that reactionary level. All right, so yeah, look to the left, chat. Look to the left on the 1 hour chart. Last time we were here, we had a bullish reaction back the opposite direction, so need to be patient, let price kind of show its hand. So waiting for the next setup. Yeah, PW's in a fishing tournament. Today and tomorrow, chat. Somebody said they hate scalping, but these 30-second pullbacks are nasty today. Yeah, and that's the thing, Kev, right? Like it's not. Yeah, I mean, I want to flush lower. but it needs to be clean. And right now, it's kind of every drop is getting bought right back up or wicked, and that's the frustrating part. So it's like you got to take what you can get. Just being honest. 15-minute candle. Yeah, we'll see how this 15-minute candle closes as well. So let's see if maybe we get more indication as well, chat. But it's interesting that we're bouncing right off the 50 EMA on the 30-minute chart. So that's you got to keep an eye on that, because this could be like a setup happening here where we had a lot of selling pressure and now we're gonna react higher. I mean, I wanted to flush to 500. It's just that we got brought back up. And if you probably got stopped, all right, here we go. Let's see if it's gonna flush now. So below that low, guys, if that low gets taken, $500 level for me is more than likely in play. And it could come quick because the higher time frame, it is bearish, but a little tricky area right now, because this could be the start of them trying to reverse and head back up. So we'll see. This could reverse soon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got a lot of, keep in mind, chat, that the higher time frame. So what I'm looking at is this level. On a 1 hour chart. Like kind of like, right? Like, is that dips down to this area and then has a retracement back the opposite direction? We'll see. Because there's not enough follow through. So if you short it on this 5-minute candle, if you shorted on this 5-minute candle, say you got short, yep, there's the pump, guys. Yeah, so if you shorted on this 5-minute candle, let's say you got short at 560 and tried to ride this down and you held it, you probably got spooked out of that trade. So unfortunately, chat, sometimes this happens, right? This happens when, This happens when you get big moves, and we had big moves like 2:30 yesterday. We had a big move overnight, and then now price, I mean, you had a sell-off. You had some bearish momentum, right? We can't deny that to the downside, but we need to see how it reacts. Well, I need to see how it reacts at this higher time frame level. Like, is this going to be a reactionary point to go back the opposite direction? Because we're in between both EMAs on the 1 hour chart. Actually all three. You got the 50 down here, you got the 200, and you got the 14, chat. So this is going to be this is an interesting spot that we're in, because the current 5-minute candle is putting in a higher low so far. It's kind of holding. So that for me is bullish, guys. So I'm trying to long, guys, based off that higher low. I'm in a long. It just popped. So I apologize for that. But from 570, guys. And just looking at the momentum, chat. Right? That's on the chart. Seeing the higher lows be put in. So that for me is bullish. I'll take some of that off, and then I'm going to scalp again, guys, in a minute, to be honest. So just being patient, but I'm long bias here. Longs are in play, guys. Longs are in play. For me, right? So because now if we get back below 549, I would say that that's invalid. So you got to have some kind of measured stop. But I would have to say right now, you got, you know, and I played that little pop, right? And sometimes, chat, the price is gonna move so quick, so it's hard to like switch over right away. But I would say if the momentum continues, we're headed up to 618. So, but it needs to hold. It needs to hold the previous candle's low. So I would just say be cautious of that as well, right? So I was able to kind of do a quick scalp there, but now we'll kind of see what happens here. So I'm looking at the 5-minute chart. The lower highs being put in so far, or sorry, higher lows, and now that's broken, right? So took a quick scalp, really quick scalp actually, and was out. So now we'll have to wait. I'll wait and see what happens. So the price action, yeah, it's not ideal, guys. Not ideal. Not ideal today so far. And this could be the fake out to go lower. You got to be fast, yeah. I mean, it's. You're right. Every pop is getting sold back down, guys, and every drop is getting bought back up right now. So yeah, you got to move kind of quick. So yeah, you got to be quick on the trigger today, chat. So far, there's no follow through. There's not enough follow through, right? So I would say don't chase it. Like even if I'm telling you guys that I'm in a trade, chat, and you're trying to enter, like, be smart, because some of these trades are happening quick because you're getting reactions. Look at the reaction on this candle now. It was just super bearish. It just pushed right back up. Got to be quicker than Jerome's pimp hand, yeah. But I mean, it's 1 hour candle is still bearish. 30-minute candle still bearish, but it has a nice bottom wick on it, chat. 15-minute candle is bullish, and it just took out the previous candle's high on the 15-minute chart. It has a higher low so far, but it's like nasty price action. See how we're forming like a reversal pattern on a 5-minute chart so far, right? It kind of looks like some kind of like wonky like triple bottom. So I like the triple bottom, guys, right? I just need follow through to go long and then try to ride this all the way up. You need continuation to the upside. So it looks like it wants to build to push higher, but you need follow through. So it's kind of like your stop. All right, guys, stops on longs for me would be back below 539. If you got in on this little triple bottom setup, the stop is below the lows, right? That's how you got to trade this, chat. So that's what I'm doing here, right? I'm gonna base this, guys, based off of that triple bottom that's set up there. My stop has to be below the low of it, and I'm trying to ride this to the top, guys. Seeing it if it'll pop 612 on this setup, right? So like I said, if you miss the entry, guys, don't feel like you have to chase anything, because these moves, a lot of these pops are getting bought right back down. So be cautious of that, right? I just took a quick trade and I'm trying to ride this up to the top for a pop. If it drops back down, guys, below this level here at 581, I'm getting out of the trade, guys. But I want to ride this to at least 612 if it's going to pop up there. Come on, baby. Let's go, baby. Come on, man. All right, I'm going to take that off, guys. I do feel like it's going to pop 612, to be honest. But took the profit off. Right? So I see, let's talk about the setup, chat. I see a triple bottom here. I see like a wonky triple bottom like forming, to be honest. On a 5-minute chart. And look at the size of this candle, chat. This 1018, sorry, that was a 3-minute chart, but you can kind of see like a bottom formed here and a V-shaped recovery, guys, forming. And I clicked on a 3-minute chart by mistake, but I saw the formation as well. So we're headed higher, guys. I feel like we're headed higher. There's a pump. There's a pump, guys. Yeah, so I think this is the start of the recovery, chat, to be honest. And remember, I called out the opening range, that level, guys, 25,000. I called out 25,612, which was like an area of interest, right? Correct. Opening range low. Correct. So, yeah, it's funny because I saw like it's kind of interesting, guys, because I typically don't trade off of obviously I don't trade the 3-minute chart. So I guess I clicked on it but I saw like you got like a pattern forming here. Just like a triple bottom on a 3-minute chart, guys. To expand higher. And I'll talk about this a lot. If price is in a downtrend and you're kind of getting the sell-off back down now, but if price is in a downtrend, chat, and it's taking a long time to kind of drop lower, that's not great for, in this example, that's not great for bears, because it's like, oh, you can't flush price lower, right? It's kind of like if you can't flush price lower, then there's probably a high probability we're going to head higher. And as we sell off from the 14 EMA, that's just the kind of price action that we're having today, chat. Right? So we just had a pop of 56 points, and now you got to sell off pretty much of that exact same amount of points, right? You got a 50 point drop and lower now, back down. All right, so up about $1,000, guys, on the accounts, these two accounts I'm trading today. So up about $1,000. Gonna be patient here, right? Had to recover the loss from the first trade. Obviously, tried to ride the momentum to the upside. It tanked on me. So, but all right, look at what's happening right now, chat. On the 5-minute chart, we're forming the same pattern, guys. I'm trying another long here. I'm gonna try another long, chat. I see the same pattern forming on the 5-minute chart that I just talked about, right? Look at this pop, guys. Let's go, baby. Guys, come on, man. Guys, come on, man. That boy good. That boy good. So you can see the pattern forming on a 5-minute chart, chat, that just formed on a 3-minute chart. So I'm gonna take it off and then I'll look for more. I'm just scalping, guys. But you can see, look at the pattern that's starting to form, chat. Look at the pop. Look at the pop to the upside. You got the same double bottom. You got a triple bottom starting to form on the 5-minute chart, chat. Come on, man. So you literally can see it. It's like crazy, but that 3-minute pattern is forming now on the 5-minute chart. And so there's no reason to be short bias right now. You basically you trade what's in front of you, chat, and I see the same pattern. So that 5-minute candle was about 48-point pop to the upside. Drop a W in the chat if you made money on that call out or the one before that. Woody's out here trying to make a little money. Got to be able to adapt, chat. Right? If the price, if they're gonna give me some sloppy price action, I'm looking for patterns, guys. As a momentum trader, trying to anticipate that it's gonna react and have a reaction in my favor, right? So if I'm long bias, I'm looking for double bottoms, triple bottoms, bullish engulfing candles, etc. And just trying to capitalize on it. Let's go. So yeah, I would say that, I mean, you got 1 minute and 40 seconds left on this current candle. And one of these candles, I feel, guys, is gonna pop hard through that 612 level. I mean, I just kind of feel like it's building up for an explosion back up, guys. I'm just learning today. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I feel good and wired at the same time. I love you. Tim, hey, are you corn dog? Oh, you're not corn dog, Tim. Guys, we're waiting for corn dog Tim. So to make an appearance, haven't seen him yet. A little concerned, guys. All right, so you got about 40 seconds left on this current 5-minute candle, guys. I'm bullish for a reversal here starting because I feel like you saw the lower time frame kind of building up for expansion higher, and you're starting to kind of see that play out on the 5-minute chart. So you got a 30-minute candle, chat. That look at the 30-minute candle, guys. It's closing bullish as well. Right off the level that I had drawn out, chat. So this is looking like a reversal starting to happen. There's a huge possibility, right? Nothing's for certain, but it could be. So I'm bullish bias right now. He ate the last dog from Friday he left in the microwave. Yeah, apparently he was behind his sofa, guys. He was doing some cleaning. And he found a corn dog, and I guess he was a little hungry. He decided to eat it, chat. Gave some of it to his dog and to his toddler, but the toddler survived. The toddler's alive, guys, so we're happy about that. But corn dog Tim, we're a little concerned. He was in the ER, guys. They pumped his stomach, and somebody visited his room, and they commented in the chat. So, all right, guys, I like the longs here for a pop to the upside, chat. If this momentum continues. So trying another long here, guys. We'll see if we pop to the upside to 610 or higher. Just taking what I can get here, guys. Trying to make a little money. Like, you want to see the follow through. You got to like 620 or higher if they really get it going, guys. But you need momentum to kind of continue, right? So we'll see if this stalls or if it pushes. to the upside. You want to see it kind of go and not retrace all the way back down, right? Trap some people and like pop higher. So, but we'll see. Was up like I think 5 points on that particular trade, and we're kind of headed down, guys. So I'm gonna close this one out and probably try to buy it at the bottom of the range. I'm just scalping, guys. Like, and my stop, nothing's gonna change, guys. The stop loss on these trades so far, you almost have to put it at the bottom of the range. So I'm just looking for a little bit better entry here. But there's really nothing saying that we're gonna take out previous day's lows. I mean, I feel like it's just a little, maybe it's a little delayed. But longs are the wave right now based off what I'm seeing with these formations, guys. Some of these will be quick scalps, so you know I'm not looking to hold a lot of these trades. But I think pumps are coming, guys. So I'm just taking what I can get here, guys, right? Waiting for a little bit better entry. 612 could be in play here, chat. If they really get it going. If it stalls, I'm going to close. So I'll close it there. Wait for the next entry. So these are scalps, guys. These are scalps that's happening. So what I'll tell you is that you got to be a little quick on the trigger, and I'm just basically playing the bounces, playing the retracement down, and trying to ride price back up because there's really nothing saying that we're going to drop lower. I feel like we're headed higher. Look at the 15-minute chart, guys. So I think 612 is in play from 596. If the momentum picks up, we're headed up to 596. Or sorry, 612. We're headed up to 612, guys, or higher. The 50 EMA is 620, so I would say that's probably a level of interest, chat. Look at the pop, guys. It just popped. It just popped up there, chat. Come on, man. Guys. Come on, man. Guys. So I'm taking that off, guys. I love you. So when you're scalping, chat, I honestly feel, guys, I honestly feel this is the recovery, chat, that's gonna happen now. I honestly feel we're headed up to 700 or higher. It's just a matter of time because of the patterns on the chart. We're up $2,000 plus per account, guys. $4,000, $4,200. Just taking quick scalps. And look at the pump. Look at the pump, chat. Yeah, somebody's saying hold. Yeah. I mean, if you're so, guys, I'm content with scalp. Now, what I will say is I do feel that 650. Yeah. If you notice, all right, this is what I saw on the chart, right? This is what I saw, guys. I mistakenly clicked on the 3-minute chart. We saw like a triple bottom setup kind of form, right? And when I clicked over to the 5-minute chart, look at what's happening right now on the 5-minute chart, guys. You got a nice like double bottom setup. You got expansion to the upside. And that's why I said that this is the start of the recovery. Because the longer you consolidate, chat, in an area after a sell-off, that's not great for more downside pressure. There's probably a higher probability that we're gonna expand back to the upside. So I just scalped some of these moves, guys, and called it out, right? I didn't just scalp. I called out levels. So I don't see how you didn't make money if you listen to what I was saying. Drop a W in the chat, guys. Drop a W in the chat. Let's see where everybody's at. So if you made money today, drop a W in the chat, and we're still going higher, chat. Drop a W and how much money you're up. Let's go. W 300 up 3,000 up 1,600. Somebody said they're still holding. Yeah, I would just keep in mind though, there could be some pullbacks on the way up. Keep that in mind, right? Up $3,000 on Take Profit Trader. Nice. Yeah, I see a lot of W's, chat. I see a lot of W's. A lot of W's. $4,000 on the funded account. I love you. Pass my eval. Congrats. This boy good. That boy good. Lost 3,000 last night, but made it back today and then some. Let's go. Up $800 on Apex accounts. Nice. Up $1,000. Nice. When do you usually stop trading? Yeah, it just depends on the price action, but I mean, typically, chat. So we had a rocky start with the opening range, right? The 5-minute opening range trade did not play today. It hasn't played for the last couple of days. It's been a little trappy. So I tried to elongate because I saw momentum step into the market, right? Got back inside the opening range for a long. That trade didn't work. Had to close it out because there was some selling pressure that stepped in. And then I just started riding the momentum down. But then once we saw obviously this recovery happening, right? This is kind of like this is like a V-shaped recovery, chat, that's forming on the chart. This is a nice V-shaped recovery, right? I love your G-Wagon, dog. Hey, I appreciate that. Easy going. Yeah, I'm humble, guys. I mean, super appreciative. PW didn't have to do that. I wasn't expecting that, right? As we actually grind higher, chat. This is the V-shaped recovery. So I'm not trying to, guys. I'll never. You guys will never hear me say that I'm the world's best trader. But I do take pride in trying to read the markets accurately as possible. Not always going to be right, guys. That's part of trading, right? If I could bat 100% on every trade, to be honest, guys, no disrespect, because I love you guys, you probably would have never met me, right? Because it's like nobody's going to be 100%, guys. You got to be content with that. And sizing is important, chat. Because if you're able to, okay, if you're wrong on a setup, the opening range trade today didn't play, but the rest of the trades did. So, I mean, and to be honest, it was the same thing yesterday, right? The first trade was a loss, and the rest of the trades played out. So you gotta, if you're sizing too large, chat, you're taking your own self out of the game. It's not the market, because you didn't give yourself enough chances to basically, right, to bat. You didn't give yourself enough chances at bat, if that makes any sense. I'm up $8,000 thanks to you. Wow, man. Neil, I love you. Guys, I want to celebrate here, but I gotta admit I'm a little down, guys, because of Corn Dog Tim. So I mean, it's like Corn Dog Tim has not showed up in the chat, so I'm a little concerned. I'm up Jerome's bail. Oh, man. Yeah, guys. So if you weren't on the stream yesterday, shame on you. But Corn Dog Tim was apparently cleaning his house, guys. And I guess he moved the sofa to do some deep cleaning, and he discovered a corn dog. Decided to eat it, guys. He gave some of it to his kid and gave some to his dog. So good news is that the kid made it. The kid's alive, chat. Corn Dog Tim was in the hospital yesterday, and somebody visited him. I guess you know, they joined the stream, and they said that they're checking in on him. They were pumping his stomach, and he has not joined the stream today, chat. So little concern for Corn Dog Tim. So if you guys know Corn Dog Tim, check on him. But I'm a little concerned. And we're headed higher, guys. Tim went out with a bang. He loved that corn dog. Yeah, he was very adamant about enjoying that corn dog, chat. He basically told me. He was like, "Hey, I'm enjoying a corn dog right now." That's what he said. All right, guys, prices expanding to the upside. So you got I'm not surprised here, chat. This is the start of the reversal in my opinion. And like I was saying earlier, guys, I'm not always going to get it right, but I take pride in trying to analyze the market as best as possible. That doesn't mean that I'm going to win every trade. That's impossible, chat. But we call it before it happens, guys. Let's go. D-Money, have you ever hung out with guys that eat corn dogs very enthusiastically? Absolutely not, sir. So, yeah, look at the expansion, chat. So, like I said, would not be surprised if we get back up there to 25,731. And I know that's about 100 points away, you know, 80, 85 points away. But this is a reversal, chat. This is a reversal that's happening right before your eyes. D-Money called it out. And so listen, chat, I got to make this clear. So I want to make sure that everybody's on the same page here. This is not a signal service, chat. We're not financial advisors. Myself and PW, I'm referring to, we're not financial advisors, guys, right? So we're not a signal service. We're just basically out here trying to make a little money, calling out how we read the market and why we're taking specific trades. But if you enjoy how I trade, and maybe it kind of fits your trading, you know, how you trade, and you're trying to add some of my trading style, trying to implement that into your strategy. The goal of my show, chat, is to try to educate, bring more of that to the space. I think majority of people realize that because I get a lot of comments about that. And the goal is that you kind of see some of these setups, maybe even before me, right? Because that would eliminate some of the traders that are just waiting for D-Money or PW to call out a trade, and then their whole day's shot because they went full margin, right, on an account or something. And these guys, right? Like, chat, honestly, like that's the goal, right? Like, I mean, that's the rewarding part, because I get DMs all the time, chat. I get comments in the chat all the time. Hey, thanks to you guys, I'm getting payouts, or thanks to you guys, you know, I'm profitable, or whatever the case may be, chat. And I mean, that for me is more rewarding than you just following a trade, right? Hopefully we'll be trending all day. Yeah, I think like this is a V-shaped recovery, chat. I mean, it's clearly happening. I mean, right? It's clearly happening. Like, more expansion right now to the upside. And that's why, if you guys notice, all right, so perfect example, chat. The level that I had drawn out, right? I said we got to watch this level because on the 1 hour chart, when you look to the left and it's still drawn out there, we had a bullish reaction back the opposite direction. And right now, this is turning out to be, it's playing out, right? You had some lows here, you had a higher low setup, and right now this current setup is turning into a higher low setup, right? To expand higher on a higher time frame. Keep in mind though, chat, that takes time, right? That takes time to play out. So that means that, yeah, there could be a sell-off before a pump higher. Because that's exactly what happened when you look to the left, right? There's a sell-off on this specific candle before going back higher. So that's how it works. Market doesn't move in a straight line. The only issue is, right, the concern is, can you adapt and pick up on what's happening? That's the harder part, right? Does DMONEY like onion rings? No, I do not. Never been an onion ring fan, Robert. Thanks for asking. Thanks for inquiring. So if onion rings is part of the meal, guys, I substitute for fries. And I don't do salami. Let's go. Never been a salami guy. Where is the DMONEY trading course? Yeah, that's coming out, chat. We got a lot of content. So we had a really good meeting yesterday. Putting in some work with the editor. We got a lot of content coming, chat. We got a lot of Jerome content coming. So stay tuned, chat. Obviously, it sounds like you guys are enjoying the daily recaps based off of the comments, the majority, right? We're not gonna, chat, we're not gonna please everybody, but the goal is to please as many people as possible. And right, so I'm not perfect, like I said. So, but yeah, we're gonna keep the daily recaps coming, etc. DMONEY, do you smoke? No, I do not, sir. Oh man. Showing all my boys DMONEY show on the ski trip. Love you. Hey, I appreciate that, Billy. Let's go. So V-shaped recovery, chat. That's kind of playing out right now. If you tuned in if you tuned in late to the show. So these accounts are green. I'm up $4,000, a little bit over $4,000. Started off with a loss because opening range 5-minute trade did not play out today. Lost I think like $600 or something, right? A little bit over $600. And once price, you had 10 a.m. core PCE news. Once that news came out, let price kind of settle down a little bit and then took some shorts. And then once that V-shaped recovery started to form, was able to capitalize. So these are on Lucid accounts, guys. Lucid accounts. Right now, 40% off Lucid Black accounts, right? If you haven't signed up, use the code PW. So that 40% off the Lucid Black, guys, that applies to your first 5. I love you. What platform? Yeah, we leverage Tradeovate Prop. So Tradeovate Prop is the only platform that we use here at the BDH. Somebody said that drop is crazy. Yeah. So remember, you got to expect pullbacks, chat. You got to expect pullbacks on the way up. That's normal, right? Market never moves in a straight line. We wish that it would. Now, that doesn't mean that you won't get, like when you look to the left over here, when price had a lot of momentum because of, you know, overnight because of the Trump speaking and all of that stuff. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You had over 10, you had 10 green candles in a row as an example over here, chat, but you still had a little bit slight pullbacks on the way up. So yeah, you got to be mindful of that. We're also going into the close of a 1 hour candle, chat. You got basically 8 minutes and 20 seconds roughly for this 1 hour candle to close out. So yeah, you got to be mindful. So that's why, there's nothing wrong with taking profit. I know that a lot of times people are like, oh, D-Money, you got to hold. Yeah, but guys, if I'm making $1,000 on a trade as an example, right? Do I really need to hold that, in all honesty? Like, I mean, we got to be honest with ourselves, right? Like, if you just made $1,000 on a single trade, do you really need to hold it? Now, does that mean that it won't go higher? Absolutely. Like, I mean, now, can you protect your trade? Can you put your stop loss deeper in profit? Absolutely. There's a ton of things that you can do to manage it, but I think you guys realize that one of the things I said I was going to work on for 2026, I had a couple, chat. One of them was I was going to be doing 6 push-ups, so I'm already there. I'm at my 6 push-ups. The second thing was working on holding some of these trades longer. So now, if you're in a scalp situation, chat, and it's kind of like price is doing some crazy stuff, that's a little different, right? Like, you don't want to get married to a trade and it snaps back on you and you're taking losses after losses after loss. So, but yeah, sometimes you got to take what's in front of you. I trade like you, brother. I take profits when I'm up to a certain amount that I'm comfortable with. Yeah. Where is it going to go? Where is it going to? Well, I mean, if momentum can continue, I would probably wait for this 1 hour candle to close out. If you didn't take any longs and you didn't catch any of that pump to the upside, I mean, you would be looking for basically some kind of indication that the bulls are starting to step back in. And on the current 5-minute candle, you can kind of see that right now. You got a bullish reaction back up after that tap of the opening range low, right? 25,612. Notice the bullish reaction right back up. So, but you want to look for higher lows, bullish engulfing candles, etc., to kind of start forming to tell you that the bulls are ready to take price higher. Because you can kind of see, like, right now, you got this level. You got this level that just got basically put in higher highs compared to that level, right? So now you would probably expect price to kind of figure out, okay, hey, we're going to do some higher lows again. We're going to do some bullish engulfing and then take price up to that 732. But I've said this multiple times. Typically when the 1 hour candle or 4 hour candle, chat, is starting to close, a lot of times you get to move the opposite direction. And that's what's happening right now, right? You're getting close to the close of a 1 hour candle and you're getting a bearish reaction back down. Doesn't mean that now the trend is going to get back bearish. It could, but it doesn't mean that has to happen. This could be just people taking profit, etc. So that's why I was saying I would probably wait for the close of the 1 hour candle and then look for more clues to get long. Hi, D-Money. I broke basically even today. Yeah, I mean, that happens, right? I mean, guys, you guys saw the first trade for me didn't work out. I mean, it's like one of those things where opening range was a little sloppy today and it didn't play. I mean, that's right. I mean, I'm not gonna shy away from it. It didn't work out, right? So, but what I do know is I don't have to bat 100% to end the day green, guys. I don't have to bat 100% to even if I ended today break even, chat, and if the price action was horrible, I'm honestly okay with that because, I mean, I did what I could do, right? I mean, that's it. All you can do is trade the best you can. So I don't lose any sleep, chat, if I take a losing trade, because I know if I stick to my strategy over time, I'm gonna make money. I mean, realistically, sometimes it doesn't work out. That's any strategy, right? And if you think that you're gonna bat 100, maybe you're new to trading, and you think that, oh, I'm gonna bat 100%. Well, you got a rude awakening coming. NQ's gonna humble you real quick. How do you stop yourself from overtrading? I blew 15 accounts in the last 2 days. All right, somebody, I think it was either yesterday or the day before, chat. Somebody had a question about locking yourself out. You can lock yourself out on trade of 8, right? There's a loss. There's a set loss. You can do a set amount for a loss, as an example. Hey, I only want to lose 500 bucks, right? So if a trade, if I'm down 500 bucks, it's automatically gonna shut me out. You can do that. Just as an example. John 92, I just turned my daily loss limit off. Let's go. Yeah, it's hard, right? It's hard, chat. I'm just keeping it real. It's hard sometimes. Do you recommend a prop firm for beginner traders? Yeah, I mean, I think so. Onlypropfirms.com, in my opinion, has all of the best prop firms, and using the code PW gets you the best deal all the time. So you can go there and compare and make a decision based off your trading style, etc. PW is always, code PW is always going to get you the best deal. Apex, by the way, guys, tonight's the last night. It looks like today's the last day for 80% off. It ends at midnight. 1 day to pass. And you know the drill. So use the code PW. I love you. Hey, DMONEY, do you like your new car? Yeah, I love it. I love it, chat. So I didn't drive it today because it's raining outside, and I'm glad I didn't drive it because I checked the weather and it was like, oh, it's gonna be raining. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that, right? Now you got a dirty car. A couple days into getting it, it's like kind of ruins the whole vibe. You got to get it clean, and you know, you got Jerome trying to clean the car for $1, right? So summer car and a winter car, yeah. Danny Trades just blew its account. Yeah, I don't watch Danny Trades. Not trying to throw shade or anything like, but I don't, guys. And you know why I don't, chat? Because I can't be concerned with. First of all, I'm not in competition with anybody, guys. I'm in competition with myself, just trying to be a better trader. That's how I look at it. So that's all I'm trying to do, to be honest. Corn Dog Tim. Did Corn Dog Tim jump in the chat, Ginger? All right. Oh yeah, Timfield, right? Corn Dog Tim here had an early morning fire at my corn dog stand at the South Florida Ferry. Let's go. So apparently, guys, Corn Dog Tim is alive. So I guess he decided to capitalize on the free marketing, and he opened up a corn dog stand at the state fair. You gotta love it. So Tim, we were a little worried about you. So myself and Ginger, we were a little concerned. We were looking, to be honest, we were like looking at, you know, is there any kind of liability here for us? Because we, I mean, so Corn Dog Tim, we're happy you're alive. I guess that stomach pump was successful, sir. So Tim, did the dog survive, or? I think everybody wants to know here, like, what, you know, how's the dog? Want to thank the staff at St. Mary's Hospital in West Palm. Oh man, it's crazy. Yeah, Corn Dog. So shout out to Corn Dog Tim, guys. I'm feeling better now. I mean, I was all happy, ready to celebrate the trades, and you know, the dog. Oh man. Yeah. So if you guys missed this. What's been happening, guys, we've been a little downcast here at the BDH because Apparently, Corn Dog Tim was cleaning and found a leftover corn dog that had dropped behind the sofa, guys. And I guess after the stream, he was a little hungry. Decided to eat it, gave some to his dog and some to his kids. So had to get his stomach pumped, guys. But he's back. He's in the chat. He's feeling good. Congrats on your new car. Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, so this is what I was saying, chat. Somebody was like, "Oh, what would you look for the next long?" All right, you got a bullish engulfing candle, chat, on the 5-minute chart that's starting to form. You still got 3 minutes left, so I would prop myself how I trade. I will wait for the closure of this 5-minute candle and see if that plays out. If it closes as a bullish engulfing candle and it closes above 25,617.75, that's your 14 EMA. So that for me is a signal that the bulls are stepping back in and they want to take price higher. So I would be a little patient. I would wait to see how this candle closes out on the 5-minute chart. Moral of the corn dog problem: sell the sofa. Yeah. Sports done. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Oh man. Yeah, the dog probably needs some other food, guys. It's crazy, man. So yeah, guys, there's some momentum stepping in. We're gonna see how this 5-minute candle closes out. We got about 2 minutes left. I'm not getting excited about it yet because we know in Q a lot can happen in 2 minutes, chat. So Corn Dog Tim, yeah, we were ready to put RRP, man. You know, we were gonna put out a Twitter post and everything, RIP to Corn Dog Tim, and I'm happy you showed up today, brother. So I got to tell PW not to post that RIP message. So, you know, I just shot him a text to retract that message because you're here, you're back in the chat. We love you. I work as a furniture tech. You wouldn't believe what's down the sofa. Graham, we believe it because of Corn Dog Tim. He changed my whole perspective, guys, on what can be hanging out behind the sofa. So I literally went home and checked behind my sofa yesterday just to make sure there wasn't any kind of leftover food from my toddler. I think I found half a Cheeto, guys, that my toddler spilt probably over the sofa. There was half a Cheeto. I'm just joking, Jack. Yeah, there was nothing there for me, guys. I'll be honest. I check every day. I got a 2-year-old, chat. All right, so current somebody said, did I eat the Cheeto? All right, current 5-minute candle looks good, chat, so far. Looking like it's a bullish engulfing candle, overtaking the 14 EMA. So I would say that if you're long bias, you want price to stay above 25,617 and expand higher, guys. Longs could be in play here. So yeah, you will want to push down like it's doing right now, and then you want expansion to the upside, guys. Basically popping above 633. Headed up maybe to like 657. Right? Because so you probably want to see it overtake that previous candle's high, chat. And then if it does that, pretty good chance that it's going to retest these highs up here, like that 653 level or higher. If it fails here, then that's not great short term for bulls because that was a higher low or lower high. Sorry. So see how you got highs up here, lower high, right? And then maybe we sell back down. So you want to see bulls step in here, guys, above 633 and snap to the upside, guys. Quick trade from the entry, guys, 632. Let's see if we get momentum up here to 657 area. Trying to ride the momentum, chat. Right? You want to pop up here to these highs, maybe 653. If this gets up 10 points, I'm probably going to take it off as a quick scalp, but you want to see the momentum here, guys. Step in and take us higher. Right? Pop the highs and not stall out. So we'll see what happens here. 15-minute candle looks pretty good so far, but you want it to go. You don't want this thing to stall, chat. Saw the bullish momentum candle, took the trade, guys. Let's go, baby. Come on, guys. That's over 10 points. Let's go, baby. Come on, man. All right, guys. I'll take the little scalp off. Just trying to make a little money. And you can kind of notice what's happening here. 5-minute chart. I said I was waiting for a price to see if it can close as a bullish engulfing candle. Previous 5-minute candle, it did that. Took the long, guys. Tried to target previous highs up here, right? Pretty simple trade. I was pretty close to 10 points on it. Started to pull back a little bit. Close the trade out. Quick scalp. I mean, that's pretty simple, chat. Accounts up $2,200, $2,250 each account. So that's roughly $4,500 on the session. We was out here trying to make a little money. And like I said, yeah, you will want to see momentum kind of step in, guys. And a lot of times, so you had a higher high that was put in, but now you're getting a sell back down. So once I saw it started to wick off, I just kind of closed it, right? Because I wanted a pop. I wanted a hard pop to the upside. That was a quick scalp. Florida KC1, what up? I got in at 622, took off at 640. Nice scalp. Let's go. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, guys. It's just taking a little time, but I mean, that previous candle is telling that bulls are willing to buy this thing back up, in my opinion. It might take a little while to get back up there to that 653 level, but I wouldn't be surprised if it pops it to the upside, chat. So drop a W in the chat if you're making money, if you're feeling good. You rocking out with DMONEY. We got Ginger. It's only myself and Ginger today, chat. We're holding the BDH down. You got PW and the editor fishing. Liquidate it. Let's go. Somebody said they're done for the day. They made $1,500. I love you. I love you. All right, so yeah, you would expect more expansion here, guys, to pop 653. Now, you got a very small bottom wick on this current 5-minute candle. So, but you would expect like more upside, like based off that bullish engulfing candle that occurred, guys. And you're kind of getting that right now, right? It just popped up. It just popped the previous candle's high. Maybe they do a retracement down and then push up, but this is some interesting price action here. You would expect almost like a little V-shaped recovery forming here as well. But this could be like a W pattern where you had a pump to the upside, comes down, pump to the upside, comes down, and then pumps higher. And like finally breaks out of that 653 level to the upside. So that's why some of these trades are quick scalps, chat, for like 10 points or right at it. depending on when you close it out, right? Because price is still deciding where they want to take it, right? They're still deciding where they want to take price. So shout out to everybody in the chat. I just hit 2,000. I'm over 2,000 followers now, guys, on X. I love you. So if you don't follow me, you can follow me, guys. It's Demarius Trades NQ on Instagram and X. I love you. And there's the pump, guys. Right? There's the pump that I'm talking about, right? So it's wouldn't be surprised if this candle pops that 653 area. Look at the nice bottom wick on the current 5-minute candle, chat. All right, there's 650. So if you didn't, I know some people were saying, I guess they traded last night, maybe they lost money, and now they're break even or they're up profit, etc. If you didn't make money today, guys, I'm not sure. We just broke that 655 level. So if you didn't make money, the only person that I give a pass, guys, is Corn Dog Tim, because he just got out the hospital. But everybody else, guys, I'm not sure how you didn't make money, chat. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. We had I think 5,400 people plus tune into the show at peak today, guys. So do me a solid, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. You know what to do. D, are you scaling down from 3 accounts on Lucid still? Nah, the thing is that for some reason I didn't have the 3rd account dragged over for the trade copier. So I love you. So because when I switch, so what happens, guys, so if I'm trading like different prop firms, whatever the case may be, and you switch over, you got to have different tabs open, and that trade copier cuts off. And I didn't drag the 3rd. I thought I did, but I didn't drag the 3rd account over. So like when you click on like 3 and you try to, you know, you hit buy or sell, and it tells you that, oh, you know, it tells you that I can only do 2. I'm like, oh, you only got 2 accounts dragged. Let's go. I love you. Do you recommend a trade copier? Trader8 prop. That's what we use here at the BDH. No issues. So, all right, there's a pop chat through 25,657. And I think we continue higher, chat. Really no reason to feel otherwise, in my opinion. What time are you trading until D-Money? Yeah, it just depends on the vibe, but probably around 12 o'clock. Maybe a little bit after that, chat. Hey, D-Money, love what you're doing. Just a quick question do you ever use order flow, or is everything based off the EMAs? Yeah, I'm more of a, so I gotta state something, chat, because I saw a comment yesterday. And I guess somebody was confused about, they're saying that the EMAs don't work trading NQ, that it's a scam or something like that. So chat, so first of all, indicators, guys, any indicator out there, doesn't matter the indicator. In my opinion, it needs to be used as confluence, right? So meaning that it needs to be used with other things. You can't just base everything off an indicator, right? So as an example, you can't base your trading 100% off the EMAs. If you guys notice, I'm also talking about structure, price structure, right? I'm talking about bullish momentum candles, bearish engulfing, bullish engulfing, higher highs, higher lows, etc. Right? I'm adding all that stuff together, guys. So it's not just the EMAs, but yeah, I do not use order flow. I'll try to keep my charts as clean as possible. I leverage the EMAs and I basically combine that with price action, and I'm looking to join the party in the direction of where the momentum is. And I'm looking at the EMAs for confluence, right? So price action, guys, is always going to be the number one indicator, right? Price action, what's happening on the chart. So I'm looking at that at all times, and I'm also looking at the EMAs so like if I'm looking for longs, as an example, right? So you can say all day that the EMAs don't work, but if you kind of notice, guys, and I've said this a million times as well. So when price is trending, any indicator is going to work, chat. So if we're in the uptrend and price is putting in higher highs and higher lows, as an example, any indicator is probably going to work. EMAs work very well when we're in a trending market. They do not work well if we're in a range, right? So that's just how it is. So I'm not the guy that's telling anybody out there that, oh, all you need is the EMAs. Like I've never said that. Right? So maybe that person didn't tune into the streams or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure, but I want to make sure we're all on the same page that it's probably smart to combine multiple things when you're looking at taking some of these setups. EMAs work. You just they just suck at trading, and he called him a meatball. Tease trade, yeah, I love you. At the end of the day, use what worked for you. Yeah, guys, in chat, you guys know I'm very open with that. I'm not the guy that's going to tell you fair value gaps don't work. I'm not the guy that's going to tell you that order flow doesn't work or VWAP. Just because I don't use it, that doesn't mean you can't make money with it. Because like I just said, if you're in a trending market, chat, anything's going to work, right? Majority of the time, any indicator is probably going to work. But price action, guys, is the best indicator, hands down. Anybody that tells you different, they're lying to you. Price action is always going to take precedent, guys, because it's real time. There's no delay, right? You're seeing it in real time happen. So, and what I mean by that is patterns. Sometimes these patterns, guys, right? I called out a bullish engulfing candle on this 5-minute setup, right? I said that, hey, if price closes as a bullish engulfing candle and it closes above the 14 EMA, I'm looking for longs. And that trade played, guys, right? I mean, you can look at to the high, 44 points. I'm just saying. D-Money, how do you handle a losing streak after a huge winning streak? You got to brush it off. I mean, that's the easiest way. You just got to brush it off. You got to pick yourself back up. I think I said this yesterday that I was curious to see. So we are going to have at some point, guys, some of these prop firm CEOs on the D-Money show. So that's definitely a question I'm sure everybody's waiting to hear the answer to, is how many people blow their account after getting a first payout. It has to be high, chat, as we continue to grind higher, right? 25,664. And the reason why I feel that happens is because when you get that payout, chat, you work so hard. It's like a dopamine, right? It's like an energy rush, and sometimes you're like, oh, I'm invincible. And maybe a little overconfident, maybe a little too zealous, right? And that's it. I got 4 payouts after my first, and they just kept getting bigger. Nice. Yeah, but that's not the norm though. 97% of people will never even make it to a payout. PW posted that on a post before, right? Keep that in mind, chat. So that kind of tells you everything you need to know. So, yeah, we're expanding, guys. Like I said, I feel good about 730. That 730 level, top of the opening range, 15-minute ORB is probably going to get challenged at some point. 1 hour candle looks extremely bullish. Got a lot of bullish momentum right now, stepping into the market to take price higher. V-shaped recovery. I kind of called that out from down here, guys. Right? Called out the V-shaped recovery. You had a sell-off. You had a nice V-shaped recovery. You had a push to the upside. You had a retracement, push to the upside, like the grind higher. Maybe we get some kind of retracement and then push up maybe to test like 730 area or higher. Would you recommend downsizing in these crazy candle moves? I was just trading mini and went to 5 micro so I can get larger stop loss. Is that a way? Yeah, Hector. That's a lot of people do that. Yeah, you got to decide, number one, how much size you're comfortable trading with. NQ is typically a violent thing to trade. So there's nothing wrong with trading micros, chat. You just have to be able to make sure it makes sense based off of the fees, because there are more fees. So just to kind of share what I'm going through, guys, we just got a message from the daycare for my daughter. Let's go. So they have an event coming up where they want the kids to dress like they're 100 years old, guys.
Really?
And that's $35. So
You have to dress them and then pay $35.
I love you.
What the?
Yeah. Gotta love it, guys. The Learning Center. Yep, exactly. I love you. So in a coffin? Duh. Oh, man. It's crazy. So, oh, man, it's crazy, guys. She's still traumatized, I think, guys. We had Santa Claus. So it was $35 for Santa Claus to show up at the daycare, guys, and they sent me the video. They were all happy about it. They sent me the video of Santa Claus coming in. He was skinnier than me, chat. So he was very malnourished, right? So he it looked like he needed a meal. I'm just saying, but he definitely wasn't the classic overweight Santa Claus. And basically he comes in the video chat, he's on his cell phone. Like, I'm like, what Santa Claus is on his cell phone? So he was on his cell phone and he started yelling Merry Christmas, and they actually just put the phone on my daughter, chat, and my daughter's like hysterically crying. And I guess one of her friends was bawling out crying as well, guys. So I don't think the Santa Claus party went very well, the Christmas party. And by the way, that was $35. So I love you.
2-year-olds need to be dressed like 100.
So you gotta love it. I'm just out here keeping it real, chat. Oh, man. So yeah, as we slowly grind higher, guys, I mean, I'm not surprised here. I kind of talked about it. Would not be looking to get short right now. I think longs are in play up to 700 plus. If you're short bias right now, I would say I love you, right? Because it's probably not a good idea to be short bias right now, guys. So yeah, right out the EMA, right out the 14 and 50 EMA, expansion to the upside. Not surprised. These accounts are sitting in the green over $2,200. recover from the almost $700 loss on the first trade. ORB trade has been tricky, 5-minute ORB guys, over the last few sessions. So it's not about how you start though, it's how you finish. And yeah, we're expanding higher. Would not be surprised if that, I wouldn't be surprised if we overtake that 25,731 chat and we expand even higher at this point, because we've already had a nice retracement to the downside. Based off the higher time frame, guys, 4-hour chart looks really good for more upside expansion. And I talked about at the beginning of the stream, 25,868 could be in play if they really get price moving. But there's always tomorrow as well, chat, right? That does not mean we have to get there today. Trump could tweet anything and the market crashes, so keep that in mind. But I would be shocked if we don't get above 700. Wait, so the kid can attend for 35? Oh, no. The way that daycare works is, if I decide to veto that whole thing, guys, and boycott the whole, my daughter's not going to attend that and dress up like a 100-year-old person, they're still going to charge me $35, chat. So,
They still charge it?
oh yeah, it shows up on your account. So she got charged for the Christmas party, even though she was hysterically crying, guys. I tried to get the money back and they said no, it's part of the tuition. So I love you. What if they make her dress up as a guy? No, yeah, you dress them up yourself. They're not gonna do the dressing. You're gonna dress them up yourself. That's not happening. She's not dressing up like a guy. I can tell you that. That'll be the last day at the daycare for her if that happened. No follow through. I beg to differ on that a little bit, right? We didn't have follow through on the shorts after we got down to that like V-shaped recovery level. But I think we've had follow through for the V-shaped recovery back up. I think there's been some actually pretty nice follow through. I called out multiple trades, guys. I called out multiple longs. I called out even trades that I didn't take. I called out levels that were probably in play, right? So I think there was a lot of opportunity, and I think like I said, we're headed up to 700 plus. It was sloppy. It was sloppy right after 9:30. I agree with that, right? But as far as follow through now, I think we're getting decent follow through. You had a pump here. I kind of called out this level after I saw this bullish engulfing candle on the 5-minute chart, right? You had follow through, total of 84 points. You had a rejection after this bullish engulfing candle. I talked about longs here. That's a 66 point or 65 point pop. So I mean, I don't know, right? I think it got cleaner as the session went on, to be honest. Four-hour engulfing too. Yeah, 4-hour candle looks really good, guys. So it's not, so for me, I want like the whole top of the wick. So I want the previous candle's high, 25,739 to get taken for it to be a bullish engulfing candle for me on the 4-hour chart. But I agree, it's I mean, I don't see a reason to be short biased right now. DMONEY, your Instagram is private. Yeah, shoot me a message. I'll pop you in there. That's probably because of the baby mama. I love you. Is there a power hour stream today? No, there is no power hour stream today. So basically, chat, what happens is that, all right, so if I'm solo, guys, if I'm doing the only stream, unless price action is really great and I'm like, oh man, this is like crazy. Now in the future, there could be, it just depends on the setups, right? But yeah, there'll be no power hour today. PW's fishing, guys. He's in a fishing tournament. They're trying to win $400,000. So let's go. So you got D-Money today and tomorrow solo, guys. And then next week, we're going to tag team the markets and drop some sauce for you guys. So I'm looking forward to that. And we will be doing Power Hour streams, chat. We're not saying that we're not going to be doing Power Hour streams. PW did one a few days ago. It just depends on what's going on. D-Money, have you tried the mention market yet? I have not. I am going to open up an account there, guys, in full transparency, because I'm looking forward to it, to be honest, because PW got me fired up, guys. So if you haven't checked it out, you can check it out, guys. Kalshi. Deposit $100 in the mention markets, and you get $10 when you use the code PW. Let's go. I will be leveraging that code myself, guys, because if you rock out with D-Money, you know that I watch a lot of sports. So I'm very interested in that as well, and we'll see what's up, right? I'm excited. D-Money, let me borrow your car. That would be a negative. But I love you. I love you. D-Money, you still use the same strat for Power Hour? Yeah, it's the same exact strategy. So yes, it's the same strategy if price allows me to use the same strategy. But if price is in a ranging market, then I'm trying to trade the range, right? I'm looking to buy at the bottom of the range and sell at the top of the range, as an example, right? So it just depends on what price is giving me. But I will say I feel like I've gotten better at trading ranges due to trading that afternoon session, because a lot of times you're stuck in a range, right? Just being honest. Who's my football team? So, I mean, I would love to say the Dolphins, but I'm kind of embarrassed to say the Dolphins. But obviously, I'll rock out with them. But, I mean, I've been leaning more towards Tampa Bay, guys, to be honest. It's hard to rock with the Dolphins, guys. I mean, I hope, listen, if we get Lamar Jackson, guys, I will be at quite a few of those games. I can guarantee you that, because that would be crazy. But I just feel like, you know, it's the same old story every year. Okay, now the coach is gone. So, okay, so you got Tua. You owe him a bunch of money. Are you going to trade him? Probably not. Right? So, I mean, I would say probably same. Like, he might not even be the starter next year, to be honest. Don't be embarrassed. Let me borrow your car. It'll be both ours. It'll be both of ours. Just be at my house. Carl, yeah. Yeah, that's not going to happen, Carl. I'm just being honest. That's not going to happen. But I'm actually whole lot of trickery, yeah. As far as the G-Wagon, guys, like I said, I'm actually still humble. I mean, I'm still, to be honest, in disbelief. So it's crazy, man. And then PW's talking about the Rari. It's like, man. So I say all that to say this, chat. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Use the code PW. I love you. All right, so we're at 2,200 likes, guys. I'm very appreciative of. I mean, it's like an unbelievable run. A lot of engagement, guys. I mean, we're over 1,000 likes before we even start. Before the market opens. It's like crazy. That's like crazy talk. So I appreciate it, guys. I don't take it for granted. And I'm going to continue to grind and try to put out the best content. try to explain my trades as best as possible, guys, and do what I do, right? Try to hold up my end of the bargain. We don't get paid for likes, guys. It's just a matter of trying to grow the channel, trying to get the stream in front of more people. So if this is your first time rocking out with D-Money, I feel like I dropped some pretty good sauce today. I feel like I saw a lot of W's in the chat. Saw a lot of money being made, guys. So feel pretty good about that, right? Feel like I'm adding some value. So this is your first time rocking out. We stream Monday through Friday. Subscribe to the channel. You'll get the alerts. You know what to do. We're getting close to 1 million subscribers. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I think we were at 980,000, I think, this morning. Now we're at 982,000. So 18,000 more subscribers, guys. We're gonna be at 1 million subscribers. That's like unbelievable, right? What do I think about NQ right now? We're headed higher. I mean, that's what I think, right? I think we're headed higher. I think we're headed up to 700 plus. It's hard for me to be short biased right now. So, yeah, you might get some pullbacks on the way up, but I think that clearly we've established a V-shaped recovery from down here at these lows, 25,000 like 550, and I think that we're gonna grind to the upside, guys. Back to the upside. That's what I think. I mean, clearly that's has already started to play out. Yeah, so that's what I'm kind of saying right now, right? Yeah, if I wanted to be long right now, chat, it would be like I would be looking at the current 5-minute candle, and my stop would have to be probably back below 650 because that's the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. If price breaks back below the 50 EMA, you know that this may be a stronger retracement coming. And I would probably look for a better entry a little bit lower, right? Maybe price comes down and builds out some kind of higher low and then pushes higher, right? But if I wanted to get long right now, my stop would have to be at 650, guys. That's how I would trade it, because I don't want to see price, if I'm short-term bullish, I don't want to see price back below 650 because that's the 50 EMA. I want to see it hold the EMA and expand higher to the upside. Go up and revisit 700 level or higher. So that's how I would play it myself. Why do I use the EMAs? Because they respond really well when you're in a trending market, higher highs, higher lows. And I use them as confluence because when price is in momentum, let's say price is pushing up and it's trending higher, you want to see higher highs, higher lows. You want to see a bullish EMA cross. Right, that kind of confirms that the trend is up and momentum is up, right? And I'm looking for that as well. It acts as a very good confluence when you're looking for multiple confirmations, basically, to take a trade, because the more confirmations you have, the better, right? So it could be like bullish engulfing candles, bullish EMA cross, prices above the 200 EMA as well, right? Because a 200 EMA, guys, is a trending EMA. So that's telling. So yeah, longs right here, like I said, you will want to see 650 level hold, guys, and it pops these levels, guys, right? To the upside. Takes out 687, goes up and revisits like 741 or higher. Definitely 700, right? That's what you will want to see. And there you go, guys. Come on, man. Guys. There you go. There's the pop. There's the pop, chat. Just called that out. And I mean, come on, man. So if you're listening, chat, I mean, like I said, I don't see how you didn't make money. And the only person I'm giving a pass on that is Corn Dog Tim, guys. So, yeah, these accounts are up almost $2,600. Taking some quick pops there. Called out that long. Saw some people. So drop a W in the chat if you took that long, guys, for the pop to the upside. I'm up over $5,000 across the two accounts. I love you. So what did I see on the 5-minute chart? So you can kind of see building out here. You had momentum to the upside, guys. You had a retracement. And I kind of talked about it. I said, if I want to be long, you want to see price not get back below the 14 and 50 EMA, that 650 area. He had about a 20-point stop. And if you notice the pop on this candle, you know, right at 17 points to the upside. So this is a slow grind area, right? And I said that bulls want to see price hold the EMAs, guys, and continue higher, right? Price pushes up, comes down towards the EMAs, it spans higher. Price pushes down, does a retracement, pushes higher, right? That's higher highs, higher lows being put in. And that's what's kind of forming right now on the chart. So there's some spam. Oh yeah, it looks like Ginger already got them out. They gone. Somebody was probably spamming their corn dogs, guys. They were trying to sell some corn dogs to Corn Dog Tim, but I guess Corn Dog Tim has a local supplier, guys. So he's set. What time frame is my EMAs anchored to? They're not anchored to any specific time frame. I don't change them based off of anything, right? They stay. It's always going to be the 14, 50, and 200. It does not matter the time frame. I'm not changing EMAs at all. It's the same EMAs for every time frame. So when you see me talking about the 1 hour chart and I'm talking about the EMAs on a 1 hour chart, it's the same EMAs, 14, 50, and 200. And you can kind of notice up here on the upper left hand corner of the screen, it's still the same EMA, 14, 50, and 200. Doesn't matter the time frame. So I never change the EMAs. They're always going to stay the same. I get that question a lot, so I hope that cleared up some confusion out there. Do you think I will reject and sell down after we touch the 5-minute fair value gap? I don't trade 5-minute fair value gaps, but anything's possible. Anything's possible. So if you look at the 1 hour chart, you have about 15 minutes left on the current 1 hour chart, chat. And the last time we were there, we had a sell-off. But that does not mean that has to happen now. I think, like I said earlier, 700 levels in play for me, guys. We'll be shocked if we don't get up to at least 700 level. And that's kind of playing out. So, but as a price action trader, you wait to see what happens. So at the level that we rejected before, you probably want to wait to see how we react at that level before trying to join the party, as an example, right? If it breaks to the upside, pushes up, puts in a new high, maybe it comes down, does a retracement, and then pushes higher. All right, there's 690, guys. Come on, man, 692. So we grinding up. Let's see what the question was about the EMAs. What settings on the EMA? Yeah, 14, 50, 200. I'm dropping that in the chat so it's there. just pin that in the chat because I get that question pretty much every day. So 1450, 200. So how we feeling, chat? How we feeling? I mean, it's, do you have Cash App that I may donate? No, I don't. Yeah, there's no need to donate, guys. I get paid to to be here, so you don't have to donate anything. So, but I mean, I appreciate it. But all I would want, chat, if you tell a friend to tell a friend that we're out here streaming Monday through Friday, trying to make a little money. And if you haven't hit the like button, you know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I'm not sure why you wouldn't be. We're at 2,300 likes. I appreciate that, guys. 2,300 likes on the show, so got a crazy run going. Somebody said they're feeling good pretty so far, up $2,000 today. Nice. Up $2,300 on the day. Let's go. Nice. So, yeah, guys. I mean, I think the market basically showed us its hand a little bit more clearly, right? Because you had some. So if you're a 15-minute ORB trader, maybe you waited for this candle today to close outside of the opening range. So you're like, oh, I'm going to take shorts, right? The next candle pushes back up on you. So you probably got stopped on that nasty price action. You had a 50-point reversal, guys. Then you had a sell-off. So chances are everybody probably got stopped that was shorting that, unless you had a crazy stop. Maybe unless you were trading one micro, guys, right? Or something. Maybe you pretty good chance you got stopped. Then you had some sell side pressure, right? 92 points overall, but it was choppy on the way down because you had wicks. It was wicking back and forth. Took some of that, took some of those shorts. Once price couldn't break down all the way, just started scalping it, right? Stumbled upon the 3-minute chart, guys, and saw the triple bottom formation that formed here on the triple bottom. And if you notice, guys, that was the start of this whole move back the opposite direction. $150 points back up. How do you hold your trades when entering? Sometimes MQ goes down and then goes right back up. Yeah. So that's what I call like trappy action, trappy trap, or yoke reaction. And that's why it's like it's sloppy action that you almost have to have either a lot of conviction or you're going to get chopped, right? So you basically close that trade out. And you guys saw some of that today. Like once I kind of saw price wicking, I just closed the trade. I'm not going to, because I don't want to be stuck in that. I'm looking for a clear move. And once I saw price form this like triple bottom formation, I started taking longs, guys. And I've been long biased ever since, to be honest. Saying that we're going to get back up more than likely to the top of this opening range, 25,731. High of the current candle on the 5-minute, the previous candle was 25,693. So we're getting closer and closer to that 700 level. D-Money, congratulations, and thank you for helping us all. Yeah, I try, Chad. I'm not perfect, but I try. I can tell you that. I definitely try. Thank you, D-Money. I made 25 points as my rules are so I'm done. See you tomorrow. Nice. Have a good one. So yeah, chat. How many points did you pick up today? So I know we still got over 3,000 people tuned into the show. So how many points did you pick up? Just curious. 100. Somebody said -60. Yeah, you were probably fading D-Money. You were trading the opposite of what I was doing, I guess, huh? 100, 120 points, at least 100 points, 40 points, 45, 50. Nice. Somebody said they're still long. Nice. Nice. 60. I love you. 70, enough to be up 2,000. Nice, Thomas. There's the pop. Yeah. Yeah, I told you guys. All right. The current 5-minute candle, guys, just hit 700 on the nose, chat. Current 5-minute candle, high of the candle so far is 25,700. Let's go. I love you. So now, can it push higher to 731? Absolutely, guys. But one of the things that PW talks about a lot, I think, you know, on our shows, guys, and streams, that we're not calling stuff out after the fact, guys. We're calling things out before they happen, right? We're trying to read price action accurately, and we're trying to call out these levels. Now, it doesn't mean that is that gonna happen all the time? Absolutely not, guys. Like, right? Like, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm always gonna be right. You guys saw a losing trade today. You guys saw a losing trade yesterday. But once I can kind of get a read on the market, guys, I'm trying to capitalize on what they're giving me, right? So, but yeah, that 700 level just got tapped, chat. And keep in mind that V-shaped recovery started at 25,000, like 540 level. So that's 160 points to the upside, guys, after that V-shaped recovery call out. So that's why I'm saying I don't know if the only way that you probably didn't make money today, guys, you either faded my trades and you were like, oh, I'm going to show D-Money today, and you learned a hard lesson. Unfortunately, today was not the day to fade D-Money. Or you went full margin on some of these on the crazy price action at the open and didn't give yourself enough room for price to kind of settle down and show its hand. That's the only two things I can think of. I'm just being honest. Got wicked out multiple times. Yeah, that price action that's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. That price action initially, guys, right at the open, with some nasty price action. So you almost have to kind of wait. I know we had red folder news at 10 o'clock. We had core PCE. So if you were like adamant that you had to make money, you know, and I've done that plenty of times, chat. Oh, I just took a loss. I got to get it back right away. Not necessarily. I mean, sometimes it's smart to wait, because if price is wick action, chat, and I mean, you're seeing a whole bunch of wicks both directions, that's some indecision going on. So sometimes it's smart to wait, let price settle down a little bit, and then you're able to try to capitalize. Yeah, so far, guys, 25,700 was the level. We're getting a pullback here. Gotta love it. I slept in and missed the good stuff. LOL. Yeah, I hate when that happens, Nicholas, right? It almost seems like that happened. It's like it should be illegal how many times that happens. Like, you're like, oh man, I'm just sleeping a little bit longer, and You get you look at the chart and you're like, man, I would have took that trade setup, right? So this is a perfect setup, chat. Like, and it was super clear. I think what was cool today is, you know, I by mistake, guys, I literally hit the 3-minute chart and I kind of saw that triple bottom down here form. And then once I got even more confident on longs, guys. Once the 5-minute chart formed that double bottom. Because it was basically mirroring the same pattern of the 3-minute chart, right? That's what happened, guys. Right? Took some longs there, took some scalps there, took some scalps after we saw the bullish engulfing candle here. Rode some of the momentum back up here, right? I mean, there's a lot of opportunity for some of these setups today, chat. Congrats on your new car. Well deserved for such a good guy. Hey, David, I appreciate that. Thanks. And that goes for everybody, chat. I'm overwhelmed by so many. Guys, I got so many positive responses. I got multiple people. I was reading the comments, guys. There was a lot of people tearing up when they saw that video. And, you know, it is like, I mean, I'm being honest. It's inspiration, guys, right? I think it's motivating to go harder, to try to push yourself to be a better trader, to try to push yourself to take risks, guys, right? You got to take risks. If I never sent that email, chat, I would not be here. In all honesty, right? I took a risk. I mean, that's what it was. That boy good. 7 out of 8. Yeah. For the most part, right? I took multiple trades, guys. Had one losing trade. It was the little crazy price action NQ did at the open, and then was able to get these accounts in the green. Once they kind of showed the hand, right? Once they showed me the hand, I would start seeing what was going on, guys. After the WikiWik action, was able to capitalize. So yeah, I'm up over $5,000 on the day, guys, across 2 accounts. Not gonna cry about it, right? I should have been 3 accounts, but did not have the trade copier. Did not have the other account moved over. So you gotta love it. I love you. A Poku, how do you say that? A Pokeland BDH, only channel helping people pass accounts and leave their jobs for free. Hey, I love you. Thanks for the $10 gift. We appreciate it. Coffee trades. DMONEY, how you up 2K? So I pretty much scalped all of these moves. I mean, like, so maybe you didn't, maybe you're tuning in right now. Took multiple trades. Five-minute doesn't look so hot. Yeah. So I mean, keep in mind right now though, Chad. Every retracement is getting bought back, or it has been. Let me say that. So far, every retracement has gotten bought back up at some point. So you just put in a new high, guys. 25,700. So pullback is expected. The same thing happened over here. At 1045, you put in a new high, guys. You put in a high up here, and then you had a retracement before a continuation to the upside. So that could be simply that, right? Who knows? Michael said, I didn't cry one time like looking at that vehicle. I was in the kitchen cutting onions. Congratulations, D-Money. That boy good. Hey, I appreciate that. Back to the lows. I wouldn't be so sure of that, right? I wouldn't be so sure of that. And the only reason why I say that is because keep in mind the higher time frame is super bullish, guys. Super bullish. The 1 hour chart, this is a brand new 1 hour candle. So a pullback to form some kind of bottom wick before pushing higher could be expected as well. So you got to be mindful of the higher time frame and how we're kind of looking, right? So, all right, perfect example, guys. You got a V-shaped recovery that's already happened on a 30-minute chart. V-shaped recovery that's already started to form on the 15-minute chart. Look at the 1 hour chart, guys, right? It's like there could be more upside here for this V-shape to play out on the 1 hour, right? You need to pump higher. So just kind of keep that in mind, chat. And as I say that, we're kind of pumping right back up, right? So that boy good would be hysterical on the tag. Yeah, I know, right? Do you trade silver? Yeah, I trade silver. I've been trading some silver at night. Haven't done a lot of it, to be honest, this week. Had my daughter yesterday. Got my daughter tonight, guys. So I won't be trading silver tonight as well. So buyers are ready to buy whatever the price. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you got to be careful here. It doesn't mean that we won't get retracements, guys. But overall, the higher time frame to me is screaming that we're bullish, right? That longs are in control. Buyers are in control right now. So any retracement is probably going to get bought back up. So do you not trade NASDAQ at night? No, I don't. I've been kind of looking at silver when I have time because there's really big movement. So can we see the chart one more time on the screen? Yeah. So yeah, you're looking at, yeah. So see how right now we just popped off 25,000 like 653, guys. Which was a level that we kind of had drawn out there. And let me check something really quick on this chart. Yeah, that 653 that's sitting there was actually a previous that was a daily candle high from yesterday, guys. 653. So that's that 653 level that we just had a bullish reaction off of, chat, was yesterday's high, which is even more bullish, guys, that we're getting a bullish reaction right off that level. So like I said, everything that's getting the sell-offs are getting bought right back up with conviction, guys. So I would not be trying to short this market right now. So you got a bullish reaction, almost 28 points back the opposite direction. That's how I'm reading it. So, dropped a lot of sauce, I feel, chat, right? I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, but I feel like I dropped a lot of sauce. I think, you know, that's going to continue, guys. I'm going to do the best job that I possibly can for you guys out there, right? Kind of explaining why I'm taking these trades, why I'm looking at what I'm looking at on the chart. So if it's bullish or bearish. And like I said, I'm not short biased, guys. I think we pop these highs and we head up to that 732 level at some point, right? 31.75. You got a lot of time left on the session today, right? It's only 12:05. Great stream. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm just out here trying to make a little money. if you're tuning into the stream right now, never fear, D-Money's here. We'll definitely have a trade recap video as well, guys, of the session. Seems like you guys, for the most part, like those, so we'll keep those rolling, the daily recaps. Were you self-taught? Yeah, I learned through blowing a ton of accounts. Like, I'm just being honest with you. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like that's how you learn. Like, right? So trading is one of those things, chat, where it's unconventional because you have to almost temporarily fail to get good at it, if that makes any sense. Like, so if you're working like a standard job, guys, like, and you blow accounts over and over, you're going to be fired, right? Like, think about that, right? So trading is one of those things where you have to fail to get good, because you have to learn what works, what doesn't work, what fits your trading style, how to size appropriately, how to read price action, etc. So you have to go through the fire. How many accounts did I blow before getting traction? Well, I'm very open with that. It took me 2 years to get my first payout, guys. I've been trading for 10 years. So before futures prop trading, I was in a forex prop trading space, guys, and was able to get pretty good payouts there. You know, from some of those prop firms before they went up belly up. So I was trading options. I mean, you name it, guys. I've done it. Penny stocks. There's a pump, guys, but right back up, right? Like I said, I would not be looking for shorts, guys, at all. So if you tried to short on the break of the previous days, thinking that price is going to continue lower because we dipped below 25,653, yesterday's daily high, I love you, because you probably got stopped out, right, on that pop. Back up the opposite direction. D-Money, are we allowed to send gifts to the BDH for you? Yeah, we don't. I don't know if PW has a PO box.
I have a different address, I think.
Yeah, you gonna drop it, Ginger, in there? Yeah, Ginger's gonna drop the address, guys, where if you want to send something. Now, if you're sending something for Jerome, at least give me a heads up first, guys, because I don't know what that gift's gonna be. So, but yeah, Ginger's gonna drop the address for if you're sending something here, guys, which you don't have to at all. We appreciate the kind gesture, but definitely don't feel obligated to send anything. I love you. So really good session, chat. I think really good. If you're new to trading, or if you want to know how D-Money trades, I think probably would be smart to bookmark this stream, and you'll get a pretty good, right? You can always go back and rewatch, and obviously continue to tune in Monday through Friday. We out here trying to make a little monies. Somebody said don't go. I love you. So give us one more move, D-Money, guys. I called out like 7 or 8 trades. Like, literally. I'm not even joking, I think, right? How many trades? Somebody knows how many. Somebody said show my screen. What do you want to see? The chart? You want to see the profit? Like, what are you trying to see here? So the counts are up over $5,000 on the session. This is a 5-minute chart. I called out, right? 25,700 level was in play. If momentum continues, we're going to head up to 25,731 and retest the opening range high. So that's the black line up there, right? 25,731.75, guys. That's how I'm reading this right now. Higher time frames are extremely bullish, so I would not be trying to short and fight against the higher time frame. I've done that myself so many times, guys, and that's how it started to click to me, that I need to leverage and match what the higher time frame is doing, right? So if the higher time frame, if the 1 hour chart and 4 hour chart is bullish, chat, I want to be bullish bias right now. I don't want to be looking for shorts. Like, why would I be looking for shorts right now and the 1 hour candle's green? The 4 hour candle's green, right? The daily candle's green. So like, how am I looking for shorts right now? It makes no sense. Think about it. Anything that you see on the 5-minute chart right now, guys, that's bearish, that's simply to basically get energy right now to pump higher. Right? Like, you gotta understand that. Like, if the higher time frames are bullish, I want to be joining that party. So I want to be looking for long. So I'm looking for retracements, and I'm looking for bulls to basically step back in, like here, and form a bottom wick off the EMAs, telling me that, hey, the longs are in play again, and I'm looking to join that party long. I mean, it's basic trading, right? You want to try to ride the momentum, guys. Somebody said this is distribution, guys. Don't listen to D. We going to low 600s. Yeah, I love you. I love you. So scalping trades, we can go to 600 if they want to take it there, but I already called out the 700 level, and we already hit that level, sir. So I mean, they can, right? They can do whatever they want with the market now. I'm up $5,500. I'm not concerned if they don't, if they want to drop price now. But I would say that if you're going against the overall higher time frame, good luck, right? Good luck with that. Doesn't mean we can't range, guys, and hang out for a little bit before going higher. Doesn't mean we can't put in some lows down here and push higher, right? What I'm telling you guys is your win rate automatically it's going to increase, chat, if you align with the higher time frame. Right? Whether he believes that or not, that's up to him. I'm not here to tell him how to trade. So you did great, but no one knows if we continue distribution here. Yeah, but I'm not concerned if we do or don't. That's what I'm saying, right? My job as a trader is to continue, is to try to read the market when I'm taking trades. I'm not taking any more trades. Like, there's nothing, like, I'm done with taking trades, right? What I'm saying is, if you're looking like right now at these time frames, now guys, the market can do whatever it wants. I don't control the market, right? The market can flush 1,000 points right now to the downside. Am I going to be disappointed because we didn't hit 25,731? Absolutely not. Like, that's the whole point of what I'm saying, right? Like, but what I'm saying is, for me right now, guys, based on how I trade, I am not bearish bias. I'm bullish bias. Because the 1 hour chart's bullish, the 4 hour chart's bullish, the daily candle's bullish, right? So I'm trying to align myself based on how I trade to the higher time frame. You could trade however you want. It's up to you. It's your accounts, right? Like I'm not here to say that you have to trade how I trade, chat. So, I'm not offended if you feel that shorts are in play right now. I'm not offended at all. You're like, good luck, right? I mean, I hope you're right. But based on how I'm reading price, I don't see shorts in play. I see we're gonna pop 700 and head up to 731. So that's just right. That's it. Man, you gotta love it, man. Somebody said 25,706 and then flush. It could. It can do anything, right? It can do whatever they're gonna. Guys, you have to accept that we don't control the market. You're just trying to join the party where the momentum is, right? That's it. Like, when you accept that, you're gonna trade better, right? Because, and what I mean by that, guys, if you're a momentum trader, as an example, you're trying to join where the momentum is. Right now, the momentum is to the upside, right? Based off the higher time frame. So that's, for me, that's how I trade. That's it. Anybody else, if they see shorts right now, I mean, hey, you see something that you can capitalize on, or you're scalping for shorts, whatever. Good luck. I mean, right? I hope you're right. Are you long? No, I'm not long. So the 25,700 level, guys, like, was a pretty good area, like I said, right? Like, I've said it multiple times. Like, if you didn't capitalize, I called out, because you know what's interesting, chat? Like, you don't get the same like responses, right? When price is moving, right? Now we're kind of like, it's slow time for the market, but where was those comments when we talked about the V-shaped recovery, right? Back the opposite direction. Because I'm sure that some of those same people tried shorts down here and they got smoked, right? They got smoked. I guarantee you they got smoked, guys, because they were still trying to short down here, waiting for a breakdown, and prices already went up 163 points to the upside. So that's what I'm saying, right? Guys, we scalped on the way back up, so I'm not concerned if it dropped. Let them drop it 1,000 points to the downside. I really don't care. That has, like, I could care less, to be honest. Like, I'm done trading, guys, right? I'm up over $5,500. Let them flush it through the floor. But but you get paid to, like, now if I was coming in, guys, and I'm trading power hour, or I'm just coming in and start streaming right now, then that's different, right? That's totally different. But at some point you got to be content. So, but I'm just saying, right? You got to keep the same energy. You can't switch up when after we've already pumped to the upside 160 points, right? Saying that we're gonna flush lower now. Like where were you down? Like, right? So if you've been short biased the whole stream, you got burnt. I mean, right? You got to be able to adapt to what price is doing. What higher time frame matter more if the 1 hour is green, 4 hours red, and the daily is green? I mean, you gotta look at so all I'm saying, chat, right now, for me, I can only trade how I trade, right? So I see bullish momentum on the higher time frames, chat, right now. That's what I see, right? I see longs in play right now. Now, if we lose on the 1 hour chart, based on how I trade, if we lose the 14 EMA, 25,624, then we could get a deeper pullback and maybe put in a higher low again, down here somewhere, and then maybe push higher. I mean, that could be very well occur. But I got to trade what's in front of me at the current moment, and that's that every time frame on the higher time frame is bullish. Daily chart, 4 hour chart, 1 hour chart. So I have to lean that direction. Now, that doesn't mean that we won't get pullbacks. That doesn't mean we won't get, maybe another setup here where you got some higher lows and then it pumps higher. And we could keep in mind, though, chat, we could also be stuck in a range now for a little bit as well. So I'm not here to say my way's the only way, guys. And I think you got, the majority of everybody here knows that. But I'm not gonna I don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with how I trade, and I don't have to agree with how you trade. I mean, right? That's just how it is. This looks very rangy. Yeah, I agree. Right now, kind of stuck in the range. Don't know, Brother D. People always talk crap, whether you do good or bad. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is, man. But it's always interesting, right? Like, they're quiet when you're calling out a reversal that reversed 165 points, right? They weren't present. They got quiet, right? So that's just how it is. I mean, that's the reality of what happened today. So I can't trade any better, chat. So I'm content. with how I traded today. So that's it. Do you use Fibonacci? No, I do not. I don't use Fibs. I mean, I'll pull them out. I mean, well, take that back. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'll pull them out sometimes. You guys will see that on the stream. Just to kind of see if they line up with what we got going on. But I don't use them on an everyday basis. So, and I pretty much, I think that's what you're like inquiring, right? I don't use them quite often. D-Money, get some Chipotle, brother, with guac. Treat Ginger. Yeah, guys, the last time I treated Ginger, guys, we had a $20 water on the bill. I'm still trying to pay for it. The credit card company called me, said that your credit card is overdrawn. I said, well, how's that? You're over your spending limit. And I said, but how much? They said $20 on the nose. I went back and checked the statement, guys, and it's Ginger water. We went out to a Mexican restaurant, me, her, and the editor, for lunch. Gotta love it, guys. Ginger only want top tier things. Yeah, I agree. Apparently, you're right. So I guess the water was imported from France, guys. I don't even know how they pulled that off that quick, but they're like, no, we got, so. Gotta love it. I'm joking, Chad. I'm joking. So, yeah, we're kind of stuck in a range here. So probably smart to let price kind of show you its hand again. We're stuck in a range. And probably smart to kind of let it play out a little bit, see what happens. 30-minute candle. Is small body, previous candle small body. So momentum is drying up a little bit, chat. So we're stuck in a range. So I would say, I would probably be smart to kind of map out that range and know where the size of it. But right now you got some sideways price action going on. 5-minute chart. So something's coming. I like how you went from a trend up day, don't short, to a range day, LOL. Scalping trades. We're not saying a range day. I said we're currently stuck in a range, sir. But this is what we're gonna do, Scalping Trades 100. We're gonna we're gonna see you. We're gonna help see you out, man. And you can go to a stream where you feel that they could do a better job, buddy. You gone. I love you. I love you. Unbelievable, man. So yeah, guys, so right now we are currently in a 5-minute range, guys, right on the chart. Like, that does not mean that that's gonna be the rest of the session. It doesn't mean that that has to continue, guys, but you got to see, what's happening on a chart. It's happening on a chart, right? We have no control over it. You had a down move, you had a little range down here before the pop to the upside. And now price is ranging again, right? Until they break it out either direction. So I love you. Thanks again, D, for entertaining us today. You did well. And as always, I learned a lot from you. Forget the negative people. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lose any sleep, chat. I'm not gonna lose any sleep. Right? I think if you continue to rock out with D-Money, guys, I think you guys have known that. I've been here now streaming for over 3 months, believe it or not. It's crazy. But a little bit over 3 months. A couple days over 3 months, believe it or not. So I have nowhere to hide, chat, right? I stream Monday through Friday. So I mean, you guys, I think the results are gonna speak for themselves. And I think that's why we're getting the views and the likes and et cetera, right? So we just out here trying to make a little money. What is your usual contract size? Typically between 1 and 2 contracts. So what I would, if I'm a bull, chat, I would want price to kind of range out, build up some energy here and pop to the upside, right? Take out 25,731. Doesn't mean it has to happen right now. You got a lot of time left on the session, but you have to be able to pivot. And I mean, that's why I'm like, right, a little confused. Like, we had a pivot today, chat. We had the opening range first trade that was a short it was a long, and the momentum dried up and it went bearish, guys. Right? Took a loss on the first trade and started scalping some shorts. And once the V-shaped recovery happened, took longs, right? You got to be able to adapt. Nothing's 100% certain in the markets because we don't control them. So I'm not the end all say all, guys. I just try to take setups based on how I trade. So I appreciate the support as always, chat. And tomorrow we're gonna do it again. Same time, same place. So if you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. D-Money, does Ginger or the editor like to trade? The editor, he's trading some stocks. And we're trying to get Ginger. Ginger said it's a maybe. She has Ginger has crypto, guys. Believe it or not, you never know. And some stocks. So she's actively trading, keeping it on the down low, guys, not telling us the wins or losses. So we oh man, crypto is hard. Like you right? It's like you have to time it right. It's hard. Hey man, my first visit here today. Question, do you trade with a prop firm? Yes, I'm trading. These accounts are Lucid accounts. Do you let your account grow or are you taking profits very quickly? So yeah, so with prop firms, depending on the prop firm and like how you sign up. So if you're on, let's say, Lucid accounts, you have to hit specific profit targets in order to take payouts. So that's how it works in a prop firm space. There's going to be specific price targets for you to hit before you're able to take payouts. So that's how that works. So I'll give you like an example. So if you're trading, we'll say Lucid Flex accounts, you're going to have to pass an evaluation. You can make 50% of your profit target for the valuation in one day. So basically you can pass it in 2 days. And once you're funded, once the account's funded, you're able to withdraw profit up to 50% of the payout, 50% of the profits, right? So as an example, if you have a $150K account and you make $6,000 profit, you're able to take out $3,000 in profit, right? So, and I'm just giving you an example. It varies by account. We're popping right back up, guys. We're popping to the top of that box on the 5-minute chart that I had drawn out. Is this some energy to go higher, guys, and pop 700? So, but this is why it's like funny, right? Because when we were down here at 660, chat, you know, you get a lot of vocalization, right? Oh, you said we were in a range. You said this, you said that, right? But now that we're back at 690, 695, you're not going to hear anything. So, yeah, I would just say, guys, we're range bound temporarily. I don't think that's going to last. To be honest, I think we're going to pop these highs, but I could be wrong, right? Meaning that we pop 700 level and head up to like 730. Oh, man. Somebody said, Ginger, I'm single. Let's go. Yeah, Ginger said she needs a credit check and a background check before she's even interested. So, all right, guys, we just popped the high. There's 7:0. Oh, we just put in a high at 7:05, guys. You gotta love it. So we probably should have let that guy stay a little bit longer, guys, right? To see the highs be broken. But he wasn't gonna reply anymore anyway, because you know once the high got broken, guys, he logged off. So there you go, chat. There's new highs, and yeah, like I said, I feel. There you go. She gone. Somebody said, Ginger, my credit score is 940. Yeah, exactly. I love you. I wonder if that guy was in shorts, probably. Which, guys, I mean, like I said, if you see something on the chart, guys, that I don't see, I'm not the end-all say-all, chat. It's your account at the end of the day. But I can tell you this, one thing I learned the hard way, chat. The higher time frame is always going to win, whether you want to admit it or not. Right? The higher time frame is always going to win, guys. If we break the high, where are we headed? Yeah, so I think so if you look on the daily chart up here, actually 4 hours, sorry. I had 4 hour chart drawn out already, and I kind of talked about these levels, guys. So this is like, if it really gets going, we're headed up to 25,854. Because that's the last time price was in that area, right? It's a nice like support area, resistance area, right? Nice resistance area for price. 1 hour chart, that would be the level, guys, right? For the most part. So, yeah, 25,851 could be in the cards. Doesn't mean it has to happen today, chat. But we just popped out of that box to the upside that I had drawn out, guys. And very interesting, right? So you're not going to hear a lot from shorts from bears right now, guys. They're going to be quiet right now. And I get it, right? Because it's like you wanted momentum. You thought that price was going to break. You wanted a break. But I can't short when I see long wicks off of a daily previous candle high, guys. I can't short that. That's just for me. I can't do it. All these long wicks off of that daily, that 25,653.5. Like, I can't short that because that's telling me that somebody's willing to buy price right back up. When will PW be streaming in the morning? Next week. We're going to be actually together Monday through Friday next week. I'm not set, guys. Just a heads up. I think I said that earlier. So even when PW streams 9 a.m. chat, I'll be coming on directly after. So Power Hour is going to be more now of like how PW did Power Hour a few days ago, or maybe we do Power Hour together, or, you know, right? It's just going to depend. So stay tuned. But we have not forgot about Power Hour, chat. So I'm going to call it, guys. I'm going to call it here. So I think a really good session. Price just put in a high at 25,708.75. Broke out to the upside, right? Out of that little range that it was stuck in. So I would say keep an eye on 25,731 because that's your opening range high of the, you know, the 15-minute candle ORB high. And yeah, tomorrow we're back, guys, right? Same time, same place. Counts are green. And we're sitting in these accounts up over $5,000. So I love you. So I'm going to call it, chat. Me and Ginger are going to figure out the lunch option. I'm going to do a trade recap here. So don't do anything I wouldn't do. Corn Dog Tim, I'm happy that you're alive, brother. So I'll be sure to let PW know. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow, guys. We gone. I appreciate the support. Do me a solid, hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already on the way out. And all I can say, chat, I love you. We gone.